my gosh. I'm so embarrassing, guys. I'm so embarrassing. Embarrassing? I'm so embarrassing? I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. It's crazy work. Oh my god, not my VTube studio opening because I dropped something. Oh my gosh. We're gonna have to start off like this today because I set up everything for this stream and then my RevoCap died. So we're gonna charge it for like an hour. Oh my god, my voice. Is it quiet? Is it better now? Is this better? Did I fix it? I think I turned it down because I was recording something today. I was recording something before stream, so maybe that's why it's so low. Did that fix it? It's okay though. The upper body still works kind of, meaning my face. It's better? Nice, awesome, sick as nasty as they say. Welcome to my I tried to find a room and then work with the settings so that it looked good. I never think the lighting looks good when I do 3D. Like, to be honest, every time I've ever done anything in 3D, I'm always like, this looks like really bad. I wish I understood how 3D lighting worked so that I could make it look better. Hi Jasper! Thank you for the super chat. Toka hi! Welcome! I wish I understood how to do them better. I feel like it's so hard to like understand how to make it look good, so I just kind of like fuck around and find out and then hope for the best. But I also feel like that's like half of my life, so maybe it's really not that bad. Oh yeah, I wanted to do this. And then, look at that. Now it kind of like matches the room. Look at that. Sick. But if you guys didn't see today, oh my goodness, today is Oshi Snuggles. Today is Oshi Snuggles, which is a what you call a charity event that is hosted by Hyori Mokami. Oh, if only I had space on my desktop to throw this image. If only I had space. Let me delete something. Okay. Oshi Snuggles is a event hosted by Hyori Mokami to raise money for Best Friends Animal Society. I recommend checking it out if you would like to auction for people's different plushies that a bunch of different VTuber pretty girls sent in. Some of them come with checkies, some of them come with letters. I'm fucking stupid and didn't read the directions correctly, so I didn't send a checkie, but that's because I'm a fucking idiot. But this is the one that oh, mine doesn't want to be added. Oh, there it is. This is the one I sent in. Her name is Daisy. I talked about it today on Hio's stream. I got this when from a Safeway when I was moving, or after I had just moved when I was younger. Not that I'm old. Not that it's been a really long time since I got this. But I got it a long while back. And if you want to donate to the charity event, there are a bunch of different plushies up for auction, as well as one from Yui. Also, there are Throne gifts that you can gift to Best Friends Society directly through Throne, which is also linked with Hio's post that I reposted, as well as I believe on her stream. All of the proceeds for Best Friends Animal Society will also be matched, so any amount that you donate through the Tiltify link or through the auction will be doubled, which means that if you send $25, they will receive $50. So think of it as double the money. Even if you send $5, you're actually sending $10 if you think about it like that. And everything that is happening today will help and benefit Best Friends Animal Society, which is a really, really amazing charity. You might have seen them work with Hololive and Pillow Deer in the past. They help a bunch of different shelters throughout, providing different abilities for things like medication, surgeries, items that can be helped. So please make sure, regardless of if you are able to donate or auction or just like watch this stream in general, that you are able to look into Best Friends Animal Society, because as my paranoid mother says sometimes, it's hard to be able to trust that your money is going to a good place nowadays with all of these different types of corporations that set up, you know, and sometimes aren't always made with the best intentions at heart. Best Friends Animal Society is a really, really amazing charity, and so you can feel very proud and happy that your money is going to a good cause through them. And I mean that for real, because my mom does that. Before donating to anything, my mother like really looks into the background of every single charity that she supports and donates to every year. So definitely, you know, it's always good to look into those, and it's amazing that Best Friends Animal Society is such a phenomenal corporation. But what is it called? Also today, if you haven't said happy birthday to Yenna, it's Yenna's birthday. So also, if you would like to, she is having a 3D stream celebrating her birthday with a new outfit and like a mini 3D live. So also, don't forget to say happy birthday to Yenna. I've been to the original Best Friends location in Canada. It's super legit. Yeah! They're a super amazing company. Hi Clarity, we were walking. Yo, you were walking her today? And you told her about my island? Yeah! Oh my god, I love Ava. Oh, we were talking recently. We were talking about the next normal pro shoot that's up on YouTube right now until June 30th recently. We were talking about that. We also were talking about oh my god, improv. And I was telling her about how bad I am at improv. Because I really wanted to be better at it when I was younger, but I just feel like improv never really got into my bones, you know? Yeah, we were walking Ava. Do you mean like you were carrying the iPad? We had an iPad and walking the baby carrier, which is attached to the chest. Oh, so you were actually walking her. I was like, holy crap. Like, what do you mean you were walking her? I made a song and I suck at singing. What do? You either learn to sing or you hire someone, or you can learn how to tune a Vocaloid. That will allow you to sing without singing. That's why a lot of people end up learning things like tuning Vocaloids and what do you call them? Voice banks, different voice banks, so that they don't have to actually sing. They can actually just tune the voice bank to sing the song for them. There are a lot of people on different websites who take vocal commissions where you can request them to sing your song for you so that you don't have to sing them, or you can practice singing yourself. No, not like that. I know you said it like that. I was like, what are you talking about? That's kind of interesting. Strange activity, but I mean, I guess I don't really judge. I don't want to judge anybody for what they do with their life. You know, Ava is a strong woman. She can make her own decision. I always think about like the ways that different people do iPad stuff for different cons. Like, cause I've done the one where they hold the iPad, but I've never gotten to control the robots. I've never done the robot one before, but the robot one also kind of feels scary because I feel like it's a lot of power to give a VTuber. And then I've also done the ones where I'm just at the booths. I do think the ones where you're like attached to an iPad that's on like a rolling thing and they roll the iPad, I do think those ones are really cool because then you get to see other people throughout the con and then call out to people who are wearing cosplay. I want to walk down an iPad. You should! I would love to be walked on an iPad. Running over people is an added perk. That's not a perk to me. That's scary and a lot of pressure. I don't want to hit anyone with my robot on accident. I don't want to injure anyone. I'd feel really bad if I did. But I have a lot of fun every time I do the iPads where you're able to be dragged around by people. What was that? I think I saw... Didn't I see 350, I think, when I was being walked around in an iPad in Vexpo, I think? And then I saw Amaya, I believe. If we're allowed, I can definitely try to get you and some of the girls next time. You should. You should reach out to Senbei. His email is always open. You can email him basically anything at info. What is it? It's in my description. What is it called? What's the email for SVP again? It's info@stellarverse.com. Stellarversepro.com. It was so funny. Penny was like, "Do you even have your email, in your description and stuff? Like, how are people supposed to reach out to you for business opportunities?" And I was like, "Oh, it's there. It's just not my email. It's the info@stellarversepro.com email." He just has Senbei in his DMs. LOL, he's cool like that, I guess. I guess. I don't know if I would say it's cool to have Senbei in your DMs. I don't know if I'd call it cool to have Senbei of all people. He's like, okay, I guess. Senbei, I guess that guy's pretty okay or something. You know, he's pretty okay or something. I've seen cooler. Have you ever seen Yorimokami? Have you ever seen even you know have you ever seen H-chan? Have you ever seen Mirin? Me when I'm like, yeah, I guess like having a guy like Senbei in your chat is cool, but like, have you ever seen any of the women working for SVP? They're pretty awesome. What was it? I said I would send something in today, and I got a reaction from Mirin, and I was like, "That's sick." When Senbei thumbs ups my stuff, I'm like, "Oh." Don't say it. I did say that. We did meet H-chan at Uplink. She's very nice. I know. She's so sweet. I really like her. I like my Mane-sans. They're very cool. Senbei's fine, I guess. He's not a lady though, so. Deducted point. That and like the sighing and the way that he speaks, deduction points. Yeah, he's not Mirin. Deducted points. He's not drawn by the Lucy. Deducted points. He looks like he should have just like the head and then like arms coming out of his body torso like that, but he looks like kind of like a human with a rice cracker head, so deducted points. Deducted points for not making his design look like a cute guy. Instead, like, he looks like a guy with a rice head. Like, why didn't he make his, like, mascot looking thing cute? Like, at least Sakuna is like a fish. It's kind of funny looking, you know? Like, why does Senbei look like a guy? Like, just a guy with, like, a rice cracker head. Missed opportunity, in my personal opinion. Deduction points. What can you say? What can you do? It's alright to be disappointed by some things in life, don't you think? I'm disappointed by some things, but it's okay because I have other things that are awesome. What was I gonna say? What is happening? I know! I think he should rebrand into a marketable plush. It's sad when they don't create marketable plushes. You know? Or at least be like a super cute girl. You know? If you're not gonna be a marketable plush, at least be a super cute girl. I'll reach out to him about it. We were planning to walk Rena while Aineko was in the Rena cosplay. That's so cute! That's awesome! You should! I hope you get to. I think that'd be so cute. I love seeing people cosplay. I think it's really, really awesome. I hope that at Offkai, isn't there supposed to be for Offkai someone is cosplaying as Perry? I think someone posted about it or told her at one of the meet and greets. I really hope that the Perry cosplayer comes to the SVP booth so I can do a meet and greet and see her. Because I want to see her. Yeah! Hope that I get to see Perry cosplay at Offkai. You guys should take photos together. That'd be really cute. I think all of the different YouTuber cosplays are amazing. I also hope that I'd like to see Yui cosplay, and Hio cosplay, Yana cosplay, Ava cosplay. Ava would be so hard to cosplay, but I get it, girl. Because she's got, like, the gigantic crystal tail. I don't know how you cosplayers do that. Like when you have like a really, I mean, I guess her tail is very jointed, so maybe that would make it easier. I only can sew plushes, so everything to me when I think of like the way that you construct things is like completely based on how I would put it together if I was making a plush toy, which is very different than making an actual wearable thing. But I also seen, you guys are gonna call me a furry. I don't care. There's like this video like that went online of this person who's making like this tail, that like self-wagging tail. It looks like kind of like different joints, and it's like for balance, but also like cosplay, and can be used for like fursuits. And I feel like if you had something like that, and then in between each joint you did like a purple like wrapped thing, it would be able to make it kind of look like Ava's tail, you know? Like if you just add a little bit, like you cut a little bit of the white parts to make it more bone-like, and then you colored the in-between parts to be kind of like shiny and stuff, then it would look kind of like Ava. I've seen a guy doing that for the tail of Bondrood, made in Abyss. Bondrood made in Abyss. I can spell. Holy crap, I can spell. Oh yes, this guy. This guy. He's the evil guy, right? This is the evil father. Who like puts his child in a cartridge. No, he's my husband. Is he not the father who puts his child in a cartridge? Who's that? Who's the one who puts his child in a cartridge? Made in Abyss. Perhaps. Are you just trying to lie about what he does? It feels better. Yeah, this is the kid. The Prushka. Ronwood. Isn't he only in a movie? He's in the movie. I've watched like a deep dive into his psychology on YouTube. I like Prushka. I think she's super cute. I like his child. I think she's like the cutest ever. I love her little outfit. Every clip I've seen of her is so cute. Yes, sadly, I love him. That is so funny. It's okay, you can like evil characters. She loves his voice and all his red flags. It's okay to like characters with extremely glaring, very obvious, like with neon pointing sign lights, red flags, you know? What's so wrong with that? You can, what's the problem with it? You know, hey, I don't relate because I don't have any characters that I like that, but I don't think there is anything wrong with liking a character with very questionable backstory, intention, action, personality, etc. You know what? You love what you love, and that's okay. You know? Yeah. I just, you know, whatever brings you joy. I'm trying to remember, like, is there any villains that I normally like in anime? Or TV shows. Anime or TV shows. Villains. 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 There are characters that are heroes that I think of as villains because they're super fucking annoying. Villains. Wait, does that mean Eineko, do you also like Gabriel Agreste from Miraculous Ladybug? All the Descendants, they're not actually villains. All of the Descendant kids are like heroes. I don't think they do anything evil. In fact, I would say that the girl Audrey is more of a villain than the actual villain kids, because the villain kids like do absolutely nothing, but then Audrey in the third movie literally puts everyone in the town to sleep, curses Ben, and then kidnaps a child. Which I think is actually a villain behavior. But none of the villain kids ever did anything villain-like. Except for, like, steal a lollipop. I didn't watch the show yet. You should tell me if you watch it. If you watch Miraculous, you should tell me what you think of Gabriel Agreste. If you like Bronwood, I feel like maybe you might like Gabriel. There are a lot of cartoons that make characters out to be villains, but they're actually right. This is kind of true, actually. Wait, Eineko, have you seen Teen Titans? If you have, what do you think of Slade? It's kind of Bronwood core. has a mask on, metal suit, evil father. Is it mostly a voice thing for you for Bronwood? Yeah, the mask is sick. So you all like masked things, huh? Interesting. He's missing the voice and the vibe. Interesting. You all are interesting. I wouldn't say he's a good person. I mean, what characters are good people when they're villains? How many villains would you say are actually good characters? I mean, it's like, what's his name in She-Ra and the Forces of and the Princesses of Power? She-Ra and the Forces of Evil? Me when I mix up Star and the Forces of Evil versus She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. Who's that evil guy in She-Ra? She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. Not Catra. It's that guy. A villain. Horde Prime. Hordak. Like, I'm sure there are people who think Hordak is like super fucking hot or something. Like, I'm not into Hordak, but I'm sure there are people who are like, Hordak Pog, Hordak sexy or something. Like, especially when he becomes Horde Prime. Like, I feel like there are people who like that, you know? Like, let me pull up Horde Prime. Like, look at him. Like, I'm sure that there are people that are frothing at the mouth for Horde Prime. There's gotta be. There must be, you know what I mean? Like, I can't relate, but I'm sure there are people. And those people should get help. So. I do think it's cute when Hordak ends up with like Entrapta. I think they're very cute. I think they're very cute together. I can see it. You guys are so fun. I do like that he has the 3 eye on one side. It kind of reminds me of Steven Universe. That is fun. I would love to see like Steven Universe fusion. I know Entrapta's one of my favorite characters from She-Ra. I like Adora. I like Scorpia. I like Entrapta. I I like Catra sometimes, but like she's kind of angsty to the point that it pisses me off like for most of the show. You know, like I like Catra, but she kind of pisses me off. Like by a lot. And then I just never really liked Glimmer. I just don't like her attitude, but you know, that's okay. I watched She-Ra with zero expectations and zero foreknowledge and just started watching on a whim and was so pleasantly surprised. It's a really good show. I watched it because my friend was like, I bet you love this show. Plus it's animated. And I said, okay. So I watched it all and I was like, I watched it with my roommate, my old one, not the one that just moved out. And I was like at the edge of my seat for like good portions of it. I wouldn't say it's like one of my favorite shows, but I really, really liked it. I think the plot is really, really good. I think there's a lot of good tension, and also there's a lot of moments where I'm screaming at the screen being like, why are you being such a fucking idiot? That was me at a door like for half of the show because of Catra. Me just screaming at the screen, stop being such a fucking idiot! I was going to check it out because of the animation and then binge the whole thing. You watched the whole thing? It's kind of long. That's crazy. That good? It's really good, especially the acting. I think the acting and the plot... Actually, I think the plot is really, really good. I don't think there was a point where I watched... when I was watching it, where I thought to myself, like, this doesn't make sense. Like, it all made sense, even when I was screaming at this, even when I was yelling at the screen that they were being stupid as hell. I don't think there was ever a part where I felt like it was poorly written and that's why I was yelling. Like, I think I was reacting that way because it was really, really well written. Because every time they made a mistake, I was like, I mean, but it makes sense, you know? You get going now? It was nice to chat. Next up is Eguamori, gonna be on the iPad. Oh my god, yippee! Tell her I say hi! Have fun, Rays! So real, Alpha Adora needs to just put her Omega Catra in her place and fix her. So true! I should see if there's good Omegaverse fanfiction for what you call? For She-Ra, because I never read fanfiction for She-Ra, surprisingly. Because I agreed with the plot. Because most of the time when I read fanfiction, it's because something about the show is like really pissing me off plot-wise, and so I need fanfiction to make me feel better. But like She-Ra was so like well written in the way that I just didn't really feel like there was anything that I would be like, they really should fix that. So I just never read fanfiction for it, which is very surprising. Like, I just literally feel like it was like perfectly written. Like, I didn't need them to change anything for me to enjoy the show, which is very rare. Like I love Buffy, one of my favorite shows. I've rewatched it so many times, but there are so many things I wish they fixed, so I read Buffy fanfiction all the time. And you know, one day I'll actually end up watching Supergirl and not just reading the fanfiction like a weirdo. I'm sure one day I'll actually watch Supergirl and not just read fanfiction that changes the plot and makes the show something different than what it actually is. Even though I know that Supergirl is really not that great of a show. I'm sure one day I'll actually watch it. Fair, Buffy was good in spite of itself. Yeah, I mean, Buffy, in my opinion, was really, really good until we got to, like, the end of the Evil Willow arc. I feel like they could have ended the show there. And it would have been, like, one of the most, like, perfect shows. Like, if they had ended the Willow arc, and maybe had, like, 2 or 3 more episodes to just wrap up a lot of things, that it could have just ended and it would be perfect. But for some reason, they, like, made a whole extra season after the fact, and I just don't think they needed that. I think that final season really fucked up the Buffy show for how good it was. That, or they could have just not made the ending season like that. Because, like, the ending season of Buffy has so many, like, good moments, but there's a lot of bad ones. And the bad ones, in my opinion, do not make up for all the, like good points of it, you know? Like, it's not worth it, in my opinion. Like, I feel like they really messed up with how they did, like, last season. Yeah, just edit out every scene with Xander. So true! Get him out! Never watched Harry Potter, but I've read so many fanfictions. Yeah, the thing about Harry Potter, I watched the movies growing up because they were really popular when I was growing up. And I got into the lore, but never into the actual characters that much. Like, I liked Hermione, and that was kind of it, because I always liked smart characters. But, like, I never found Harry or Ron to be engaging, and they're, like, 2/3 of the main cast. But I love the world of Harry Potter, like, a lot. Like, the like, actual, like, lore world of it as, like, a fanfiction world to build in. So I read a lot of crossover fanfiction where the characters from a different show are in the Harry Potter universe. But I read, like, no actual Harry Potter fanfiction. Watch Goblet of Fire for Edward Cullen. Oh my god, yeah. I heard Harry Potter. Yeah, I liked the world of it in terms of being a good building block space for, like, for fanfiction. But I'm not really, like, into it in terms of the actual movies. What house are you? I've always gotten Hufflepuff. But my friends always say that I seem very Slytherin. So I don't know. Because I say that I'm very driven. But I've always, whenever I've taken the quizzes, I've always gotten Hufflepuff. And then my, when I would take the quizzes and I got the, what do you call it? The Patronus? When I got the Patronus, I get... Stop, because you Slytherin use the M's, I guess. That's so funny. I always got Hufflepuff growing up, and then when they introduced the Patronus quiz and I took the Patronus quiz, I got a Badger. So I guess I'm really hardcore Hufflepuff, because the Patronus that I got was a badger. Was literally a badger. So, you know, I guess I'm just doubling up on my Hufflepuffness or something. I was reading them as they came out before the movies or popularity. Until the 5th book I realized the writing was terrible and it took me years to get around the last two. That makes sense. I've heard a lot of people not really like the books. Like, most of my friends growing up liked Harry Potter because of the movies and not really because of the books. I never read a single Harry Potter book. I don't know. I never got into them enough. I was like a Percy Jackson kid. And a Warrior Cats kid, obviously. But like, I loved Percy Jackson as a kid. And I read a lot of Percy Jackson fanfiction. Because Percy and Annabeth are actually one of the other straight ships that I always got behind. I thought they were so cute together. Annabeth was one of my favorite characters. And I thought that the lore of their world was super, super cool. So I really liked them. And then I like really wanted to get behind Divergent because I thought the concept was cool, but I just couldn't get around it. But I did read all of the Divergent books, and I also read the Kane Chronicles, which the Kane Chronicles were also kind of cool, which were also by Rick Riordan. But they weren't as fun for me as the Percy Jackson series. But then the Percy Jackson series ended, and then they made the, like, what was it called? Jason's one, where it's like the Roman camp and everything. And I couldn't get into that one as much. Yeah, Hunger Games was really, really good too. I thought Hunger Games was actually pretty well written compared to Divergent. Like, comparatively to Divergent and Maze Runner coming out at the same time as the Hunger Games, I really think the Hunger Games was much more well written. Because I read Divergent, I read those books all for my reading goals because my school basically had, yeah, the Hunger Games aged the best because it because it reflects society really well. Because my school had like competitive reading goals per each class, and so for my grade, I always wanted my grade to get the best points, so I read a lot of books all the time because I wasn't I wasn't really into like YouTube videos at the time or playing video games as much as I do now. Like when I was younger, I read enough where I had a Kindle and everything, and I would go with my dad to the bookstore like all the time because I just liked reading a lot. Well, I still like reading a lot. I mean, I read like hours of fanfiction, and that technically still counts as reading, even though people might argue it's not. It is reading, and sometimes it's more well written than books that I've read. So, like, I was reading a fanfiction recently, and the writing was like, oh my god, it was so perfectly quintessential of expressing like high school, like the experience of high school as a kid. It was like a no powers AU of Supergirl, and it was like perfectly written to the high school experience of like what it feels like to be slightly awkward, trying to communicate, not communicating perfectly but doing your best, like how it feels to have a crush, and like the experience of like feeling like you're not cool enough to talk to someone, but then like learning how to open up, and what it feels like to like have someone over and like hang out for the first time at like your house and everything. Like I felt like that was like perfectly captured, like all of those feelings in this one fanfiction I read recently, and I was like, I haven't read a book that captures feelings so accurately in a while. You know? It was beautiful. I saved it and everything. I feel like that's a lot of like fanfiction that I read. Is like I try really hard to mostly read fanfictions that are really, really well written, because also if it's poorly written, I have a really hard time enjoying it. Like even if the plot that they're trying to bring up is really, really good, if it's not well written, then it feels like a chore to read. So instead, I just don't read those. Like there are so many times where I open a fanfiction thinking that it's gonna be really cool because the summary seems like it has like the coolest plot in the world, and then I open it and it's poorly written, even just the formatting of it is really bad, and I'm like, how is anyone supposed to read this? Like I can't understand how anyone would be able to read this. My dad reads a ton of books, so I always would read whenever he was done and read a ton. Oh, interesting. You know what's actually really, really sweet that my dad used to do growing up? Was my dad, when I was growing up, would actually read the books that I read after I would finish reading them so that he had something to talk with me about when I was growing up. Which was really, really cute, and I'm really thankful he did that, because then when he would drive me to my classes and stuff, we would always have something to talk about whenever, because he wasn't the most talkative person, and he wasn't very good at like holding conversation by himself. He was very like one of the people, you know, like the type to have like a very few words but are very thoughtful. And so my dad would read the books that I read after I read them so that he would be able to talk with me about them. So when I read Warrior Cats, my dad read Warrior Cats. When I read The Hunger Games, he read The Hunger Games. When I read Maximum Ride, he was reading Maximum Ride. And he did that basically even when I read like kind of not that well written stuff. Like when I read Hush Hush, because it was like a young teen novel, he read Hush Hush, crazily enough. And he was like, it's a very interesting book. And I was like, yeah, I know, it's not that well written. He was like, I don't really get the characters. I was like, it's okay, I didn't either. But, I remember like when he read Blue Star's Prophecy, he really liked Blue Star's Prophecy of the Warrior Cat series, because he really liked Blue Star's sense of responsibility. He was like, she's very admirable for her level of responsibility to her family. And I was like, it's very Asian parent of you to say that. And he actually really liked the Warrior Cat series. And he also really, really liked Maximum Ride, weirdly. He liked ones that had action. Like if the book had action that he could relate to, because he liked a lot of like the really actionable kung fu movies, then he liked those a lot. And there were a lot of like chase, like adventurous scenes. Oh my god, and he also loved, I think he liked it more than Warrior Cats when we were reading, was when I read the Alchemist series, which is also by James Patterson, who wrote Maximum Ride, which is this alchemist's thing of like these two children who are siblings, and one of them has like gold magic and one of them has like silver color to their magic, and they go on this like adventure because of like the prophecy of their magic course together or something. And like my dad got into that more than I did. Like I think he actually finished those. I only got to like book 3, but he finished like all of it. He also really liked Inkheart when I tried to read Inkheart. I read like the first Inkheart, but then he read the second one. He liked magic a lot. Yeah, the masculine urge of having a clash on the battlefield compelled him. He liked fighting stuff. My dad loves reading science fiction. Ooh, Dune? Yeah, I think if my dad had been reading more when he got older, he would have loved something like Dune. He liked fantasy and like all of those like big things like he also liked Marvel. And so I don't like remember watching Marvel movies, but I sat through Marvel movies a lot growing up. Like I never like watched them to the point where I like took in the information. You know? Yeah, but Dune wasn't popularized in our social media until now, because my dad didn't get into reading until literally whenever I got into reading. So if I wasn't reading it, he wasn't reading it. Unless it was popular, and then he saw it at the Barnes & Noble on the featured book selection. Which is how he found some books that he read where he didn't expect to like them, but then he ended up liking them, like The Girl in the Dragon Tattoo. My dad read that and he loved that book. I tried to read it, but it was not my style. But he only picked it up because it was on the Barnes & Noble featured book selection area when we entered the store. And he said, and it had a sign that said recommended, and then talked about how popular it was. And he was like, sure! And he picked it up because he was susceptible to marketing, just like me. That was like, because that's literally why I like how I first saw Warrior Cats when I went to the Scholastic Book Fair, was when like it was like on one of the first shelves, and it was like kid eye level and had a cat on the book cover, and I was like, ooh, cats! I love cats! Like otherwise I probably would have, like if it wasn't facing front so I could see the cover and it was just turned to the side and just had the name, I probably wouldn't have bought the book. I just picked it up because it had a cat on the cover and it was at eye level. Teaches you the importance of marketing and placement, doesn't it? Because it's like when at the store that they always put the sugary popular kids cereal at like kid eye level, and then the older stuff, like the stuff that's more healthier, is at like the adult level, so that like adults feel compelled to get like the ones that say like high in fiber, and then like the ones that are super sugary that kids like are like all so they can grab it and then throw it at their parents and be like, I want this one. He doesn't want to hunt. No, my dad doesn't. He is not like I am like my mom in the way that I look up I look up like the backstory of the reviews of almost every item that I buy before I buy it. Like even if it's just like a brand of sardines at the store, I will look up the brand of sardines and see if there is a better sardine brand that I should be getting if I'm at the store. My dad was the type that would see the first thing on Amazon and be like, I'm gonna buy that one. It says recommended. Like he would just, if he needed like a brace for his knee while he would work out, he'd just go on Amazon and he'd go knee brace. And then he'd be like, oh, this one says recommended. And he wouldn't even look at the stars, he wouldn't read any reviews. He'd be like, it says recommended, that means it must be the good one. And then he would just get that one. But I was very much the type to be like, I mean, just because it says recommended doesn't mean it's the best. Like, let me read a couple of reviews. Okay, so this person says this about this, and then they recommend maybe this one. So let me look at a couple other ones. And then let me see, like, whether, you know, it's cheaper to get it on this website, or should I get it on this website? And do I think that, like, how much do I think that I need this right now? Can I wait for it to go on sale? I do that with hair products. Really? I need to do the same with like a lot of conditioners, because I feel like, especially with smell, I need to know that it smells like a certain way. So I always look up, for hair products, if I'm ordering it off the internet, I have to look up like the smell profile. And I need to look and read the reviews, and if there's no one talking about the smell, then I'm not gonna buy it, because I need to know that it smells a certain way. Because if I wash my hair and it doesn't smell the way that I want it to smell, I will crash out. Because all of the soaps that I use for my hair normally are all like coconut scented and stuff. And sometimes coconut smell is too sweet. And I don't want to smell too sweet. That will make me upset, so I always look for ones that are like lightly like fruit scented, like natural scented. Because sometimes they say like natural, but it's really just like an explosion of sweetness, and then you're like, I'm gonna throw up. This is so disgusting. Recommended just means they paid the company to recommend them. That makes sense. I love reading reviews, and I love feeling like I know what I'm buying before I buy it, but my father was not that way. My mom is that way though. Like, sometimes when she needs something, she will literally, when we're calling, will be like, I'm trying to look for this thing on Amazon, like a thing that does this on Amazon. Will you help me look? And then we'll be calling, and I'll be on my laptop looking through Amazon listings and like reading reviews with her, and we'll be discussing the reviews together about different ones for the benefits of which item that she should buy. As if it's really that important. But it's normally probably not, but like, it's like, we're both the type of people that will do that. So it'll just be like, us being like, contrasting the benefits of this Amazon product for whatever the frick she needs. I know, it is, kind of. It is a bonding experience. My mother and I are both like that. And you know what's funny is when I was younger, sometimes if she wanted to get an item and then she wanted to make me and my dad like sit down with her to discuss which version we should get, she would literally she would screenshot different reviews, put them onto a Windows what do you call the Office one where you type? She'd like open the one where you would type on it, and then she would put all of them down and then print them. And so she'd have like 3 pages, one of each item variation with different reviews, and then she'd put them in front of us so that we could like review on paper which version of the item we should get. And we would sit at the dinner table and we would discuss. Because she loves a second opinion. But she still has to print everything. I mean, if she's gonna go somewhere new, even though my dad's car that she does drive sometimes, she prefers her old car, but she does use my dad's car sometimes. Even though my dad's car has Bluetooth where you can link Google Maps from her phone to the screen on the car, she doesn't know how to do that, and neither did my dad. And so she still, whenever she needs directions, will print out the Google Maps directions so that she can read it as she drives to the next place. And I'm like, if you just connect your phone, there's like literally, you can just connect the maps, and also like you see right here, and I'm like, last time I went home I said like, you see on the screen, if you press the button that says map, and then you type it in on the, and she's like, but that's too much already, and I'm like, oh, alright, that's fine, you don't have to use it, it's just like built into the car, so you don't even need to do Bluetooth if you are fine with just using the maps that come with your car, but that's fine, you can just print out the directions. I won't stop you. I don't have a printer, so I can't print out directions, but if you want to print out directions, that is completely up to you. But they're just old. My parents were just, well, my dad was just old, and my mom is just also old. And then they know, like, and then she's like learning. She's like slowly learning how to use the internet, and so she'll say things sometimes, and I'm like, oh my. And like she was so proud recently. She was like, I know you don't like it when I send you those AI videos on Instagram. So I've been trying to get better at figuring out which ones are AI and which ones aren't. And and I was like, oh, really? Thanks. And then she was like, but some of these videos, I don't know how you're supposed to tell if they're AI or not. And I'm like, well, so there's pretty big giveaways normally on if something is AI. And then I try to explain it to her, like, like noticing if a hand is inaccurate, if the people change in the background randomly, if like the people's skin is too shiny, or their eyes don't blink, or their mouths don't match what they're saying, or the voice sounds distorted or fake, or like if the video doesn't make sense, or if the video changes randomly halfway through, like maybe the background and stuff, or like if the lighting shifts when it shouldn't be shifting, or if the person talking like doesn't really move their body and it's just mostly their face, because you know the marketing videos now they'll do that thing where they just like have a person who like stands still and then they implant the AI face over it. And she was like, how are you supposed to notice those things? And I'm like, you just have to like really look at the video. And she was like, I can barely get the information from the video. I don't know how you look at it like that. And I was like, it's okay. It doesn't really matter. She used to send me like those AI like comedy, I don't know how to explain it. Like there's like this, I almost would call it an epidemic of like these AI comedy fruit videos. I don't know if you guys have seen those. But it's like these cartoon videos that just show up on your feed sometimes and you're just trying to live your life and watch normal content, but then like it'll just be like this video with like talking fruits or like animals that are very obviously AI generated with like this really weird plot that doesn't make any sense. But they're, I guess, supposed to be funny or something. And then she would kept sending them to me because she knows that I like cartoons, and I had to keep being like, Mom, you shouldn't be watching. Not even older generations falling for it. I see people of all ages believing some obvious AI stuff. Yeah, that's the crazy part. That's the scary part. Like, she would like send me like sometimes I'm like, I don't think you even need me to tell you this is AI, but I guess you do. Where she'll send me like a video of a dog or a cat doing something completely unable to be done by an animal. Sometimes not even like cats and dogs, just like a regular like animal thing. And it'll be like an animal like dancing or something. Or like doing something crazy, or doing like a flip into like somewhere crazy where like they'd obviously not survive if they did that. And she'll send it to me and she'll be like, isn't this insane? I'll be like, Mom, that's not real. She like full on believes it. No idea. Hi Saul, welcome. My kids love your covers. Thank you. I'm happy they like them. I can't believe that she falls for them, but it's like one of those things where I'm like, that's crazy that people really believe this. Like, she sent me one of like this cat like getting up and dancing, and she was like, can you train your cat to dance like that? And I was like, well, no, because my cat is real. Because my cat is a real cat and cats can't do that. She's very cute and endearing in that way, of like the old person way, you know? And get mad at me when I call things yeah, you know? She's very they're funny for it. I mean, I'm sure like at some point when I'm older and like technology advances, there will be something that I can't do. I mean, there's already things I can't do, so I'm sure I'll get to an age where I'll have like young coworkers who are like, oh Toka, you're so old falling for this, or like not knowing this thing. And I'll be like, you know what? If this is just my comeuppance, so like it'll happen, I'm sure. I mean, there are already some things I don't really know how to do. Like there are some things in Office, in the Microsoft suite that I don't know how to do, like especially in Excel. So then I have to watch a YouTube tutorial to do them. And I mean, there are a lot of things I still can't do anyway. Like my mom was talking about how she was my car. I call it my car because it's the one I'm gonna drive when I learn to drive. But the car that I have to learn to drive one day is having tire issues, and so my mom was learning how to decompress the tire and then pump it back up so that it has more, so that she can test out how bad the leak is. And she was explaining to me the process and how she had to learn how to do it off of YouTube, and I was like, oh my gosh, can't believe I'm gonna have to learn how to do that. I can't believe I'm going to have to learn how to be competent at something. Oh, I'm not that competent. It'll be fine, I hope so. I really hope so. I haven't like, what do you call? I haven't done like those like a lot of like physical things. Like the sink in my apartment for the bathroom is like really clogged up, and I tried to figure out how to fix it and I gave up. Because it still drains, it just drains very slowly. And I looked it up on the internet how to potentially fix it, and I was like, well, I'm moving by the end of the month, so I just don't care. I was like, I just don't care. But I like there was like a whole thing where like the guy was like, so you just take out everything from underneath the sink, and then you see this pipe here, you're gonna put a bucket here, and then you're gonna unscrew this thing, and you're gonna catch under all the stuff that comes out from it because of the water, and then you're gonna have to get this thing and then pump it through here. This is where you'll put the chain through, and then you're gonna pull it out from here, and then you're gonna rescrew this back on. And I was like, holy crap, too many steps. Oh, stop. I can play driving games. I don't even know if I can play. Well, I can play Mario Kart. I still have to figure out which version of Mario Kart we're gonna do for gaming, for community games, because I have Mario Kart. We're gonna do Mario Kart for community games. Also figured once I have a day that I know that I'll move out of this apartment, then we can do I'll do my Jump King stream as a beautiful goodbye send-off to this apartment. I'm sure everyone will enjoy listening to me scream while I play Jump King on stream. I like I sent Lemmy this clip of me screaming yesterday when we did Among Us, because I don't know what took me over. I so viscerally yelled when she killed me. I like so viscerally yelled. I made the sound and I was like, why did you do that? And then I watched back the stream to the clip of it and I was like, why did I do that? It really didn't matter that much. I don't know why I so viscerally felt compelled to make so much noise for such a little thing. But it's okay. There's just some things about games like that that like take me over. And maybe it's because I'm an easy target to kill immediately. Because I don't notice when people come behind me because I'm busy reading maps and trying to figure out how to play minigames. Well, people tend to do that when they're stabbed. Yeah, I guess they do, huh? People do tend to scream when they get stabbed. That's pretty normal, I guess. You're right about that. You're pretty right about that. Like, I've noticed that a lot when I'm in collabs like Among Us, that I get killed pretty quickly. Like they really like to kill me within the first like 2 to 3 rounds. It's like they can smell my inability to make the game work. And it's why I'm really bad at killing. Because then you know, you have to pretend to do tasks and pretend that you know what you're doing. It's cuz both Lemmy and Serena were there. They knew I was an easy target. You know? Because Lemmy kept getting an imposter and she knows I'm a super easy target. She knows where the weak fishes are, you know? If you know where the weak fish school, then you know where your dinner is, you know? If the weak fish keep schooling in the same area, you might as well eat them. You know? Fun dark fact, it's actually not true. When people stab, they tend to let out a gasp. Oh! Don't worry, next time when I get stabbed in the back from Lemmy and Among Us, I'll make sure to make a really, really gasp-like sound. I'll go like... and then I'll die. Well, I mean, when Serena killed me, she vomited acid, I think. I think that's what the animation was. She like vomited an acid onto me. I like the one where you get shot in Among Us, where they shoot you. I think that one is pretty fun. That's my favorite dying animation from that one. I think it's the most funny looking. That and when you get eaten, like your head gets eaten off. I really do like Among Us though. I prefer the Duck Duck Goose one because I feel like that one is like... my back. I like the different traits that are in Duck Duck Goose more. Goose Goose Duck? Duke. Goose Goose Duck. Not Duck Duck Goose. Duck Duck Goose is the preschool game. My favorite thing about like all of those old games is like I wonder if we all actually remember how to play them. Like are they so embedded in our brains that we can actually still do them? Like, I don't know if I know all of my old clapping games. You know the clapping ones where you're like with like someone across from you? Like I don't actually know if I could remember all of the different chant ones that I did. But like obviously we all know like Ring Around the Rosie, we all know Duck Duck Goose. Oh, you know another one is like the different card games you play as a kid. Like I don't know if I still know how to play those. I haven't played a card game in years. Like Speed, I don't actually remember how those work. Speed, Spoons, oh it's loud, okay. Let me turn that down for you. You know, I noticed that my my voice was really soft yesterday too when I did Among Us, which was only the fact solved by when I would scream loudly when I died. But I think I actively speak really softly. I think I actively just speak really softly because I like speak with the mic right next to my mouth. Like the mic is literally like less than 2 fingers away from my mouth. But and like the Shure is literally like at 100% in OBS. So sometimes I'm like, I think maybe I just speak really quietly. But I feel like I speak really loudly. Like, I feel like when I talk like this, I feel like I'm like almost yelling. Like I feel like this is like too much volume and that I'm gonna wake up someone who lives next to me even though it's not nighttime. But it's probably not that loud. It's probably not as loud as I think it is. Maybe more so in collabs. I never know what to do. If everyone is talking in collabs, I just don't speak because then it feels like there's too many voices talking. Because like, if everyone is speaking, and I don't know what to say because now it's like, now there's a cacophony of people. Too much cacophony. And then I'm like, wow, now whoever's watching this stream is listening to 6 voices talk over each other. Like, I would be overwhelmed. If I was watching a collab and everyone started talking over each other, I'd be overwhelmed as the viewer. So then I'm just like, I'm gonna just not say anything right now. Because everyone is speaking at the same time. Anything more than 4 people gets to be a lot of voices. Yeah. As if the voices in my head were loud enough. So true. Like, especially if everyone's like asking questions, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Toka has none questions, so Toka's not gonna say anything. Like, I realized during Among Us when they were doing like when people are like discussing the killer, I'm like, I should just say nothing. I have nothing constructive to say, so I think actually I should just say nothing. And then I did say something and it got me killed because I thought I was being really funny. Because I thought I was being really funny and I wasn't. Well, I guess everyone thought I was being serious. I really was like, because they were like, oh yeah, I thought I saw Toka there, and I was like, oh yeah, me with my killer instinct, I'm totally the killer. Me? Oh yeah, I'm so aggressive. And then they all voted me out. I thought I was being very clearly sarcastic. Cause like Serena literally said that she walked up to the dead body with me, so obviously I couldn't have killed them because I was next to the person who reported the body. So obviously there was no way that I could be the killer. But then they all voted for me because I just said I was the killer, and I was like, holy shit, why'd they believe me? I wasn't even convincing about it. They had already forgotten that part. Yeah, very well, yeah, I guess so, huh? I guess so, huh? I was like, this is supposed to be obviously a joke. Like, this is my comedy. I'm being funny right now. No one thought it was funny. And actually, no one thought it was funny and nobody was laughing. And they killed me. It's okay. All I do in Among Us is do my tasks. Because I mean, that's the only thing I like doing. Toga does toga ties. You know, that just makes sense for me in a killing game like that. I've had the opposite situation. I was the imposter, got caught, and claimed I was the person who caught me, and that somehow got me saved. What the heck? It do be like that, you know? I wish I was better at lying in games. You know? I wish I was, like, really good at lying. Like, I feel like whenever I've had to play a game where I lie about things, it never works out in my favor. Unless my lying is more of just me admitting the truth. Then I'm pretty okay at it. Like when we played that one game. What was it called? Whose birthday was it? Was it Hio's birthday? It was somebody's birthday. There was like this big collab. Yenna was there. We were on a ship. And it was pretty fun. That was a pretty fun game. There are a lot of fun games people played like that are not Among Us during their birthdays, and I always forget what they are. Or was it Mamie's birthday? I think it maybe was Mamie's birthday. I think it maybe was Mamie. Oh yeah, the secret word. That one's a good funny game. I still can't believe that I literally thought they were talking about toothbrushes and they were talking about forks. I thought I was so smart. Sometimes when I play a game like that, I'm like, I'm literally a genius, and then I'm wrong, which is fine. Maybe I'm not a genius. It's okay if I'm not. I can cope with that. Like, I genuinely sometimes think I'm so fucking smart, and then I always get proven wrong, and it just doesn't make any sense, because I'm pretty sure that I'm a genius at some points. Hi, Tuki! Welcome! How are you? I convince myself that I'm really smart, and that maybe I know more than everyone else. And then I get punished for it, which is fine. You know, we should punish the hubris. I don't want to have hubris. It's okay. Yeah, you know, they have to stop me before I get too full of it, you know? The universe has to punish me before I start getting full of myself, so. Hope you're well, you smarty pants, thanks. You know, I gotta stop it before it gets too bad. Because what if I start to really fully believe it? That'd be horrible. I start fully believing it. Ooh, not good, not good, not good. So, I might as well cap it early, you know? Cap it early. It's like a nightcap. That wasn't a joke. That was just 2 words. I just thought it was mildly amusing, sorry. That wasn't a joke, I just thought it was mildly amusing. This is like when I told my roommate that joke about Eclipse and she didn't laugh, and she asked me why I thought I was so funny. I don't know, sometimes I hear things and I just think they're really amusing together, and then I bring it to people's attention and nobody laughs with me about it. But that's okay. It's okay, only one of us can be Delulu on a Saturday. That's true. Guys, I don't believe it's a Saturday. It doesn't even feel like Saturday. It feels like it should maybe be Friday, because I don't feel like this feels like a Saturday. I feel like Saturdays are supposed to be like really relaxing or something, and it just doesn't feel like a Saturday. It feels like this just feels like a Friday. But I think that's because I worked a lot on Friday yesterday. Like, there was a lot of stuff for work that I did, so I actually did overtime, but I didn't write that down in my hours because I'm not supposed to do overtime. But then I did a bunch of work before, and that sort of felt like Thursday, because on Thursday it was really slow comparatively to how busy it was on Friday. I felt like a Friday back on Wednesday. It's so... Yeah, it is kind of like that. It's kind of cooked right now. Overtime in this economy? Well, it's not really even called overtime because I just don't clock it. I just do the extra work and then don't put the hours. So it's not actually overtime. It's me being like, I really need to get this done, and then I don't want to like this needs to be done, and so I'll do it. But then like I can't add extra hours to the hours I'm working because we don't have the funds to pay for that. So I just don't clock them. But it only happens once in a while, so I'm sort of like, you know, like this makes up for the times where I'm at work and there's nothing happening and nothing to do, so then I read fanfiction. So it's making up for those hours where I'm at work and clocking in fanfiction because of the fact that nothing's happening. I'm doing work right now that I put up earlier in the week. Hey, that's iconic. They better appreciate you a lot. I hope they appreciate me a lot and that they let me stay. I'm still waiting to get given approval to start working my other hours that I have to work for when I become full-time. I'm waiting for them to email me back. They have to email me back about that. But it's busy right now, so maybe they're gonna wait till email me back about it until after it stops being busy. They might be waiting for that. And I would understand it if they did. And I in fact would understand it if they in fact did. So that's alright. You think my rainbow caps have charged enough? I need to put them back on. They're not green yet, but also they've been charging for like an hour. I feel like electronics charge enough within an hour where you can start wearing them again. Should I check it out? Let me check it out on the head tracker. Why won't this box open? Open. Ooh. I don't want to catch my nail. If I plug this in here and I connect, how much battery does this tell me I have? Well, they're 100%. Okay. Let me attach all of them back to my trackers that are on my body. Okay. Let's put the headphone on first. They last so short? No, they don't last short. I just plugged them into the box, but didn't actually have the like charger cable thing plugged in. So the ReboCat box has a specific box that you need to have them charged in, and it plugs into this cord, but I didn't realize that it wasn't actually like plugged into the like extender cord that I have. I just thought it was plugged in because I saw a I saw something plugged into there that looked like the same charger, but it was not the same charger. Right up arm. But they last pretty long, I think. I think they last like 8+ hours. Without user error, so many things would work well. User error being me. I'm the user error. Right hand. Left hand. Left up leg. Oh, I put this on the wrong side. Left leg. Right leg. Well, I mean, Rebo caps are the best you're gonna get for the price for what they do. Because otherwise, your alternative is to get a bunch of slime trackers, and those are really expensive. And from what I've seen, slimes track basically as well as Rebo caps. And they don't have as many points for the price that you pay. These are only, I think, $250, which is expensive, but also not too bad for what they are. It's better than... It's better than it could be. only issue I've ever had with these is how often my chest breaks. They're very good in 3D. Thank you! I really like my, the 3D artists for my model, I think did really, really well for having this be like a... Because this is technically only a, this is only a Vroid. It's not even a full Blender model. And I think they did phenomenally well for that. Okay, it's time to get scared by the person calibrating my model. And then I'm gonna move off the frame probably when I actually connect. Who did your 3D model? It's a... oh. I'm being still. Come on now. Oh, is it broken? It looks broken. What did I put on wrong? Did I put the wrong side on? I did! That's so funny. I'm fixing myself. I can't believe I put them on the wrong side of my body. That's so funny. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, I also have to do this other thing, and it'll be better if I do that. Wait. I gotta put the file in this other thing so that the tracking is better. Okay, import this. Skeleton import successful. Sick nasty. And then I recalibrate. I always like when they do this. What do you mean no stillness detected? Don't mess with me. I know I'm still. Okay, I think I fixed it. Look, you can see the karaoke mic and everything. You like that I picked this area because... oh my god, I forgot. When I do this, you can't see the other thing. Wait 1 second. I have to make this stand up. The cord stretches long enough, thank goodness. I've never done 3D with my desk standing up, and so I didn't know if the cord that I have, the Waterdo tracker thing, even went. I didn't even check if it went tall enough. I just plugged it in and went, that's fine. I've done ASMR in 3D, just not like probably the way that you mean. Because I think for every relay I've done it in 3D. For the last couple of ones. Am I floating? Where am I standing? I'm floating. Let me not float. There we go. Hi Sunflower, welcome! Does no reflection mean I'm a vampire? It means that I don't know how the Waterdo worlds work. I only picked this one because I thought it felt like it looked like a karaoke room, don't you think? Like, doesn't this kind of give karaoke space? Like if I stand like this, doesn't it kind of give the vibe that I'm like at a karaoke bar or something? Like if I stand like this, like it's like we're at the karaoke room together. Thank you. Oh my god, I didn't put the person's name. Wait, I have them here. Wait. My requests. Ooh. Where's my model? Or there's Zoxe. So the person who made my 3D model, this is a Vroid, so it's not a Blender model, which is a lot of people think it is because it's pretty accurate, but it's by this artist, Zoxe. And it was very affordable and looks very good, and I really like how he painted my hair. And I like how the details he did on my eyes, because you probably can't tell unless I go really close, but the there's actually like, you can't see it that well because he hit it, but you can see like just the tiniest bit that the bottom of the like corner right there that's like angled is actually, there's like a little bit of white painted on the eyelash so that it has the right shape, because Vroid default shapes don't have angles like that. So he painted a little bit of white so that the angle would be like good and they would match my eye color, so that when you only really notice if I do that, but otherwise it looks normal. And he like very accurately painted all this stuff in my model. Because if it was Blender, it'd be different, because you can kind of just make whatever shapes you want on that, but because this is a Vroid model, it took a little bit more of like finagling with things to make the shapes correct. It's the same with the horns. Like, it's obviously they're not perfectly round, because you can't do like perfect roundness in Vroid without having Blender and like adding some certain parts to the Blender shapes. So that's why the default Vroid model that I have is like slightly different than like it's slightly different than the other option of my outfit that I have, which is the one that I have from the other outfit artist. Because this one has like the hair is made in Blender and the crown, so it's like curved, like perfectly well curved. And like the outfit has more curved and stuff because it was made in Blender, and it's just the base for this one is still Vroid. So the base and everything is still Vroid, but everything else is Blender and stuff. It's why the tail looks different too, because they remade the tail in Blender, so it actually looks more like curved, like the actual shape that it's supposed to be. You know? Yeah, a lot of curves on the outfit. It's like, I'm like, yeah, there's lots of curves on this outfit. Takes off the jacket. I like this outfit though, in terms of, it's funny how the thing still holds it like that with the glove. You can tell that the base is still Vroid because it doesn't have the right twisting physics on the wrists. But I like the way this hair looks a lot. I like the haircut that they have in the second outfit a lot. Second outfit, it's not an official outfit, it's just my birthday outfit. It's just the birthday outfit that I really wanted, so I paid for it to put it on my 3D. See, this is how you know it's not like a Blender model, is because the arms move like they're Vroid, because they have, they like collide in a different way because of the twisting in the bones, because there's less bones in Vroid models than in Blender models, which is really, really interesting. I got really into looking up like the different information about it when I was ordering stuff, because I wanted to be informed about what I was spending money on. Just like when I was talking about buying everything else. Because it was so funny, when, oopsie, this is not what I want. No. It was really funny when, Serena got her model from the same person as us for her 3D. And then, when she got it, she was like, Toka, why is my skirt flat? And I was like, cause it's a Vroid model. And she was like, what does that mean? And I was like, what? Because she hadn't looked up what it meant, like differences were between Blender and Vroid models before she ordered. She just liked the ones that all the other SVP girls had from the same person. So I had to explain to her the difference, and she was like, oh, that's why it was so much cheaper than a Blender model. And I was like, yes, it's because it's a different thing. She was so funny too. Recently she was like testing some stuff out, and she was like, Toka, this is broken. And I was like, did you try making sure that you're doing this like this? And then she was like, yeah, it's broken. And then like her and me and Cora were talking for a while and trying to like troubleshoot. And then I went, are you sure that you're using, like, if you're using Face Motion 3D, the apps to track, are you sure that you set it up correctly? And she was like, well, what do you mean? And then I sent her a screenshot, and she was like, oh, let me try that. And I was like, I told you to do this like an hour and 30 minutes ago. And then she was like, yeah, you asked me if I had set it up correctly, but I just assumed it automatically set up. And I was like, no! Oh my god. No! If you're using Face Motion 3D to track your face and want to know, you need to set it up correctly because it doesn't work automatically. Because if you're gonna use Face Motion 3D, you have to, in the back end of the app, click a certain feature so that it tracks to it and sends VMC information to Waterdo, because Waterdo is made to be used with iFacial mocap, which is why I have iFacial mocap for 3D, and then I have Face Motion 3D for VTubing when I do my normal model. And both apps are separate for use for those two things. Even though you don't need to do that, I just do that because it's easier for me to like break them apart in my head. It was so funny. I was like, read what I sent you! Read what I flippin' sent you, girl! Holy! But okay. Let me also pull this up so that I have them. So I don't have one of these windows open for this. Okay. Who did that? Serena. She's so funny. I always feel whenever we like do something like that together, it always feels like I genuinely do have a younger sibling. Because I'm an only child and so is she. But like every time something like that happens, I like really feel like I like am the older sister to like someone who's my younger sibling. Like it really feels like I'm experiencing that for the first time in my life, you know? And then it's like this very like, it reminds me a lot of like in TV shows when there's like that friendship found family dynamic that I like reading in fanfiction. It reminds me a lot of that. How do I hold this so that it's like there's not like a way to hold it, like I have to like hold this, but this is not where my mic is. But I'm holding it here and it looks like I have the mic there. So I'll hold my hand here and it'll make it look like it. Or do I pull up a standing mic and then have both hands so I can wave my hands around? Maybe I do that. Let me change my prop. What if I'm not grabbing this prop? And it's not attached to any bones. Don't attach it to anything. Then I can use both hands. Don't attach it to my hip. That's weird. Reset. No attaching. Does I have? Where is it? Oops. Where did it go? Where did it load in? Hello? Where did it go? Where did it spawn? Loading? Mic? Oh, it's over there? Oh, it loaded in over here? Let's see. Is it... Where did it go? Where's the mic? What? It's supposed to be here. There it is. Oh my god. There it is. Okay. Put it here and then we'll make it the right size. Oh, now it's too small. Let's make it 1. Hi, German! Welcome! Okay. And then Z. And then X. I love using 3D. It's so intuitive. I'm really good at this. I'm sure that I like to believe that this is not only a me thing that happens, and that a lot of the time when you guys watch other people do 3D streams, you also have to watch them do this, and that it's not just me. Someone tell me that I'm not coping and that that's true. Does that look right? Okay, that's like basically working, and then I just do this. Rotate it more. Drag this down just a little bit. And go up just a little bit. There we go. See, look, now it looks like I don't even have to hold a mic. I can just have it in front of me. Perfect. Iconic. That didn't just take like 5 minutes to set up. That naturally happened, you know? It just perfectly happened. I've been told also to remind that all of the bidding for Oshi Snuggles closes at 9:30 PST tonight. So also, if you still want to vote, if you still want to auction at Oshi Snuggles, don't forget all of that will close at 9:30. So PM PST. So if you want to do something with and bid or use the throne for Oshi Snuggles, don't forget that that's when the auction ends. Oh, thanks. I don't need any cope because I'm so good at this. But let me turn on my... Tell me the reverb worked. Guys, is the reverb on now? Did it work? Is the reverb perfect now? Can you hear me? Is the reverb working? Did it work? Yours and Yui's are practically the same price, as it should be. I hope that someone gets them and then sews them together. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm not like that. I'm not like that. I'm super normal. Oh my god. Yui's little bunny. 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 Wait, I love that the newest bid is made by someone named Man. I like how it says like the first 3 letters, but then like it censors the rest. Because I think it's kind of fun to know who's bidding, especially if it's someone in the community. Because then I think it's funny. Because then I can call you out for it, for your money spending. I hope say later in a post about like who won what, so that people can like write like a thank you in a tweet to the people who donated the monies to get the plushes. Oh yeah. I saw in my Discord someone was like, it was 350 made a joke that it was Hio. Hio doesn't have that type of money, but it'd be really funny if she wanted a plush that badly of mine. If Hio wanted a plush that badly of mine, I would tell her to just tell me she wanted one, and I would just mail her my own. I would mail her any plush of mine that she wants. If she just wants one of Toka's, I would just give her one. I would simply just mail it to her. She wouldn't even have to pay me. Okay, the first song of the night is Candy Store from Heathers. Currently, we have the streamer song list, which is pretty long. We're just gonna have to try to get through as many as we can before I decide we're not streaming karaoke anymore, or I finish all the song recommendations that are on this list currently. Because I think there's like 53. So we'll see how far we get, because I did 100 and it took 12 hours. So I don't know if we're gonna finish all 50, but we'll certainly try to get rid of them. You know? We will certainly try. But the first one is Candy Store from Heathers. And I'm going to sing all three girls. And if it sounds like they're overlapping and that I can't sing all three at once, someone buy me 2 other voice banks. And then maybe then I'll have the capacity it is. If it would play. Are we going to have a problem? Oh my gosh, you got a bone to pick? You've come so far. Why are you now pulling on my dick? I'd normally slap your face off, and everyone here could watch. But I'm feeling nice, so here's some advice. Listen up, biatch! And then in the thing they do the idol step, it's actually kind of funny. I like looking hot, buying stuff they cannot. I like drinking hard, maxing dad's credit card. I like skipping gym, scaring her, screwing him. I like killer clothes, kicking nerds in the nose. If you lack the balls, you can go play dolls. Let your mommy fix you a snack. Or you could come smoke, pound some rum and coke in my Porsche with the quarterback. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Honey, what you waiting for? Welcome to my candy store. Time for you to prove you're not a loser anymore. And step into my candy store. Eyes fall at your feet, pay the check, help you cheat. All you have to do is say goodbye to Shamu. Fat freaks, not your friend, I can tell in the end. If she had your shot, she would leave you to run. Of course, if you don't care, fine, go braid her hair. Maybe Sesame Street is on. Or forget that creep and get in my Jeep. Let's go tear up someone's lawn. Honey, what you waiting for? Welcome to my candy store. You just gotta prove you're not a pussy anymore. And then step into my candy store. You can join the team, or you can bitch and moan. You can live the dream, or you can die alone. You can fly with the eagles, or if you prefer, keep on testing me and end up like her. Veronica, look, Ram invited me to his homecoming party. This proves he's been thinking about me. Color me Stokes. I'm so happy. Ooh, whoa, honey, what you waiting for? Step into my candy store. Whoa. Step into my candy store, to my candy store. It's my candy, it's my candy store. It's my candy, it's my candy store. It's my candy store. My God, this is not loud enough. I need to make this browser louder so I can hear it, but then make it lower on your end so that I don't make it too loud. Why is my volume mixer not working? Let me make some things louder. This is my punishment for having my Windows browser at It's so funny when my Windows browser is like at 12% volume. Like this seems like it would be a good one for the OBS, but I need it to be louder for my ears. There we go. Sick. It's funny because that's how all of my stuff is normally I listen to everything with like the browsers at... I listen to like all browsers at like 12% volume in the volume mixer. Is this from Hazbin Hotel? This is from Heathers the Musical, which is a pretty popular cult classic musical in like the current pop culture theater scene. Max system volume and 10% in the browser is the way. It is! Okay, we did this one. And then the next one is All Night Radio by Otto. Oh my god, I love that song. I've sang it before for an event. Let's say that I still know how to sing that one. I say that every time I sing this song. Because every time I feel like I forget at one point how to sing it. At like one part in the middle of it. But we're gonna pretend that I know how to do it this time and it's gonna be perfect, okay? And it's gonna be fine and I actually know the song. Totally I do. 1, 2, 4, 2. Shaberu no ga suki, adoribu tokui, kedo no emae wa so wa. Kafu no teba to tensho wo agete, izarai joibo ni nori, here we go. 今日も響くハブアルバトブラスゴーシェングルービーグルービー yeah 耳の部屋角届け All night radio 少しノイズある音色それも愛あれいいでしょうまるでかすかなしをさい All night radio 最高の仲間いるステーションここから僕の声今夜も闇に花咲かすちょ好きなこともいつかあると考えですチャイラとあとはその時には本音打ちかけ君に消えてほしいなフリートお別れは無道過去の名行でフレンキーフレンキーへゆら着長出会いましょう All night radio あの夜出会えるステージショー思い密な恋を飛び出し会いに行きたい All night radio 必ず自分でいいんだよ僕らはいつ同じ波長でつながってるからザザザガガザザザガガトゥントゥンザザザガガザザザガガトゥントゥンザザザガガザザザガガトゥントゥンザザザガガ All night 1, 2, 4, 2 Radio あの夜で会えるステージショー思い出見つかこのスタジオ飛び出し会いに行い All night radio 飾らぬ自分でいいんだよ僕らはいつも同じ場所でつながってるから時が嘘れてもまた会えるあのルー decimate. That's one of my favorite, that's like one of my absolute favorite, auto songs, like, ever. I'm realizing what I can do is I can leave the song browser at that good volume and then just turn down the BGM in its, like, actual slider, because I have it maxed out. I've learned how to be smart. Sing Top of the World from Shrek Forever After. I, in fact, don't know that one, unfortunately. Most of the songs that I know how to sing are all in my streamer song list. My streamer song list. That was from Serena Starstruck requesting me to sing that? That's crazy. Why'd you only pick hard songs? Why'd you only pick stuff that's kind of hard to sing? That's fine. She just hates me or something, you know? I should only pick hard songs. Okay, the next song that Serena Starstruck requested is Alice and You by Ayunda Risu because, I don't know. I know the song really well though. I guess I can sing Ayunda Risu's Alice and You. Some of us weren't born sopranos. Okay. This is Alice and You by Ayunda Risu. Are my eyes deceiving me? Your soul starts to fade. Unleash your magic to me. Now it's time not to worry, to believe in me. A journey we have to see. Da-dee-da, da-dee-da, incomplete melody, sung with a sweet but yet a sad symphony. Unwavering spirit that you told me. How can I do it when you're not even here? Oh, let out the words I could say to you. Right now I can only tell you a bit. Overwhelm me with your kindness is a gift that I could never ever trade with anything. Let the time send this song to your ears. I hope one day you will sing it to me. Versatile melody that I tried to write. Every day I would pray in my heart, 'cause I'm reaching the sky. In a time full of worries, no light I could see. Do you want me to be here? Nulling all the emotions you're supposed to feel. Even voice I wanna hear. Shalila, shalila, incomplete melody, arriving in your ears like it's destiny. Do-dee-da, da-dee-da, incomplete memory, showing all the warmth that I have ever feel. Unde, sing out, yoru no kyoku, shout out, iwa moeru. Oh, shikuzuru kakera tachi wa ima negai ni naru. Anata na yorotobi wo negao. Do-dee-da-da-dee-da, a complete melody has been sung in the world so far you can see. Let the wind, let the sea carry this melody. Legacy, timeless song that carry all the wish I believe. All the words I could say right now, I can only tell you a little bit. Overwhelm me with your kindness is a gift that I could never ever trade with anything. Let this time send you this song. I hope that one day you will sing it good, sing it aloud. This is my time to shine. I love that song. It's one of my favorite Hololive songs of like all time. I hope that maybe like I have a song as beautiful and as like impactful emotionally as like that when I hit my like 5th year or something. When I hit my 5th year, because original songs take like a long time to make. I'm always like, oh, you know, I haven't even screamed very long. But then like this December is gonna be like the 2nd year. So then if I want something by the 3rd year, you have to like start doing it like now. Isn't that crazy? In like 6 months, it's gonna be like 2-year anniversary. Isn't that crazy? 6 months from now. Actually, what day of the week is it? Yeah, in like almost exactly 6 months, because we debuted on the 7th and the 8th of December. So in almost exactly 6 months, it will be the Infinium 2-year anniversary. Isn't that crazy? 2 years. And then after that, it'll be 3. As if that's like crazy. Oh my god, can you believe at 3 years it'll be 3 years, and then at 4 years it's 4 years, and at 5 years it'll be 5 years? Who would have guessed? That's insanity. I need to make my... Like, God, could you also tell it was so funny when that song was happening? I literally, like, killed a gnat that landed on me. And it was so funny, because I literally went like this. Like, I felt like something land on me, and I was like, what the heck? And I looked down, and there was a gnat, so I killed it while I was singing. It was so funny. I was like, what the heck is on me? What's touching me right now? Why is there something moving? I need to turn like this way, I think. There we go. It's gnat season, everyone. I don't know if you guys also have this, but every summer I get gnats. And I don't know how to stop them, and so I buy these like antifani's like acid sort of things where it's like supposed to get rid of them. But it doesn't get rid of all of them, no matter how much I try. And so I always like start like crashing out about it. Every year it happens and I crash out and there's nothing I can really do to stop it. Okay, I'm gonna do this, and then I get this one, and then I go calibrate. And there we go. Oh, wrong one. I don't want to like actually be on that though. I want to be back to here. Here we go. Hi dude, welcome! Okay, now that I've calibrated that... Oh, wrong one. Okay, wait. I keep trying to fix it and then making it worse. Now I calibrate this one now. Now calibrate. And grab her. And then rotate her a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what to do to stop having them. Like, cause they're like, oh, I mean, if you just clean, but I feel like it's clean enough. I don't think I've done anything to inspire having more or less of them. You know? Is this not even doing what I think it's supposed to be doing? Maybe that's why I keep doing this and it's not helping. I'm not even at the freaking... I drifted! Oh no, I drifted! That's so funny. I gotta go back. I drifted away from my mic. It's because I have Rebo cap on. They're not gonna... It's just not how it works. Oh! I'm drifting like a car. Go back. There we go. I think. And then if I... Is it this one? Oh, that's the wrong thing. That's wrong. That's super wrong. Don't look at that. That's the wrong one. Don't look at that. Oh wait, actually? Is it just this? If I just shift... There, okay, we learned this from last stream. I remember now. When my chest tracker moves the wrong way, we just grab my chest tracker and we pull it in the right direction. Super smart. There we go. Okay, we fixed it basically. So the only thing bad about IMU trackers is that sometimes they drift, and so you have to like move yourself, which is fine. I don't really care. I'm just letting you know why I have to do it every time, because it just does that. Okay. Next one is what a specially different type of song from the one we just sang. That'll be fun. Okay. Okay. We're gonna do Gnarly by Cat's Eye, a song that's just like the one we just had. Very similar to Alice and You. We're gonna sing the song Gnarly by Cat's Eye. Oh my god, I have to start from the beginning. Oh my god, I forgot it starts immediately. They could describe everything with one single word. You know, like boba tea, gnarly, Tesla, gnarly, fried chicken, gnarly, partying in the Hollywood Hills. This song, gnarly. Oh my god, that new beat. Oh my god, is this real? Oh, we're in a session tonight, gang gang. Oh, we're going out tonight, gang gang. Oh my god, this song is so lit. Congratulations. Now you're like, gang, 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 gang. Gnarly. Gnarly. Everything's gnarly. Na 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 gnarly. Na 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 gnarly. Na 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 gnarly. Everything's gnarly. Hottie hottie, like a bag of Takis. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Obvi obvi, they be tryna copy. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Na 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 gnarly. Na 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 gnarly. Na. I'm the shit. Na 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 gnarly. Na 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 na. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. I'm making beats for adoring bum bitch, fucking gnarly. Don't talk to me. You're gnarly. I'm not. Shit is gnarly. Of my mansion? Yeah, the view is fucking gnarly. Gnarly. Everything's gnarly. Na 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 gnarly. Na 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 gnarly. Na 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 gnarly. Everything's gnarly. Hottie hottie, like a bag of Takis. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Obvi obvi, they be trying to copy. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Na 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 gnarly. Na 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 na. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Na 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 gnarly. Na 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 na. I'm the shit. I'm the shit. Everything's gnarly. I love Cat's Eye, unironically. Even though their songs sometimes aren't like the biggest hits I've ever heard in my life, like I didn't really love Pinky Up, but I actually really like Cat's Eye. Can you guys guess who my bias would be of Cat's Eye? If you had to guess which girl of Cat's Eye I like the best, can you guess who my bias is? Based off of my personality, who do you think I would have as my bias? Bias means Oshi, by the way. In the off chance you don't know the lingo of the K-pop groups, it's like saying you're Oshi. Yui is not a part of Cat's Eye. Can you imagine? Yeah, my favorite member of Cat's Eye, Usachi Yui from Stellarverse Productions. What is this song? Why is this not good? This is not my favorite. Let's pick a different one. Do they not say stan anymore? Am I a K-pop boomer? They say bias now. It's not Daniela, that's true. That would be true. Why is this not like the bop? Why does it sound like... Where are the bops? Here's a bop. My bias from Cat's Eye is Sophia. I like that she's mature. I like that she's always helping everyone stay on track during interviews, and she's always taking care of people and bringing little snacks when they go to rehearsal and stuff. And I like that she is really responsible with all of the things they have to do, and she's always very full of grace. And even when she doesn't feel good and she performs, she always has like her really good like stage face on. She's very like to the point. I like that about her. She's the leader position, which I think is such a funny when they do like the different roles that they all have in the group. There's the leader, there's the cute young one, there's the looks maxer, there's the dancer, there's the all-rounder. I'm like, so like it's cool to be like the leader, I guess, or like so cool that you're like the young, cute, youthful one, but like yeah, the makane. But in my head, I'm like. Or like if you're the looks, like, because it's like, okay, but like if you're not the looks one, then you know that you're not the, like considered the prettiest one of the group. And if you're not the dancer, then you know that you're not the best dancer of the group. And like if you're the all-rounder, that means that you're good at a lot of things, but like you're not the best at anything. And so it's like only two of them really seem like benefit, like titles that are supposed to make you feel good about yourself. And the others are all like, oh, so I'm not the other two. All right. Like I was like looking up all this like the stuff about them like that, and I was like, that's crazy. It's like, what does it mean that you're the leader? Like, so you just like are known for being able to be responsible? I wouldn't call that like the coolest thing to hear, since everyone in the group should be responsible. Yeah, the rapper too. It's like, yeah, I mean, you can rap, but the majority of your songs won't be rap, so then it's like, so all I'm known for is that I can do this one skill. Okay. I just thought it was so funny when I was looking up that type of information. Okay. A very similar song is the next song for karaoke. Like, it's like, this song is in the exact same vein as Gnarly, obviously. So like, when you listen to this, you're gonna be like, oh my god, another K-poppy sort of bop, you know? This is like the most gnarly song ever. Watashi zutto anata no niteta kodoku wo oite kita nitai 今宵月も笑いかけるこっちを向いて Oh fly me to the star 気持ち伝えることできなくていろんな人生を浮かべ演じてみるとあなたの気を聞きたいから Oh fly me to the star 二人の鼓動を重ね合わせて たまに不安になるだってあなたがいなくなりそうで輝く目に私以外映さないで Oh fly me to the star あげる夜を告げた鳥よ時計の針を今止めて流れ星がそっと朝を滑ってゆくこぼれ落ちて Oh fly me to the star 連れてって Oh fly me to the star The most, like club bop you've ever heard. Oh, fly me to the star. Oh, susanai Fly me to the star. This is not working. Where did I go? I think I just need to go this way, right? Where did it go? What happened to it? What's going on? Oh, I moved that way. That's so fun. Oh, I moved into the couch too. That's also what happened to me. Did you just raise the roof? I did. Let's raise the roof, let's make a scene. Let's show the dawn of time. Something and show the world. Let's roll the dice. It's every right to raise the roof. That's from a different musical. That's from the Wild Party. It's from the Wild Party. Here's my other one. Okay, go back here. Oh my god, another song where I'm gonna have to sing 7 parts and you're gonna have to pretend that I'm doing it well, okay? You're gonna have to pretend that I'm actually able to sing 7 parts, okay? I put these on my thing because I don't mind trying to sing all 7 parts, but you also have to you have to suspend your disbelief, okay? Suspend your disbelief, there's like 7 of me, okay? So this is the Cell Block Tango from Chicago. In all parts sung by Toga. Wow, this intro is so long. Okay. Oh, they do the talking. And now, the 6 merry murderesses of the Cook County Jail in their rendition of the Cell Block Tango. Pop. 6. Squish. Cicero. Lipshits. 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 He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, you would have done the same. Up 6, squish, Cicero Lipshits. You know how these people have these little habits that get you down, like Bernie. Bernie liked to chew gum. No, not chew. Pop. Well, I came home this one day and I was really irritated and looking for a little sympathy. And then there's Bernie laying on the couch drinking a beer and chewing. No, not chewing, popping. So I said to him, Bernie, you pop that gum one more time. And so he did. So I took the shotgun off the wall and I fired 2 warning shots into his head. Pretend he dies in front of you. He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have heard it, I bet you would have done the same. I met Ezekiel Young from Salt Lake City about 2 years ago, and he told me he was single. We hit it off right away. So we started living together, and he'd go to work, and he'd come home, and I'd mix him a drink, and we'd have dinner. It was like heaven in 2.5 rooms, and then I found out single. He told me, well, single my ass. Not only was he married, oh no, he had 6 wives. One of those Mormons, you know. So that night when he came home, I mixed him his drink as usual, you know? Some guys just can't hold their arsenic. He had it coming. He had it coming. He took a flower in his prime, and then he used it, and he abused it. It was a murder, but not a crime. Now I'm stalling in the kitchen, and I'm carving up chicken for dinner, minding my own business, and in storms my husband Wilbur in a jealous rage. "You've been screwing the milkman," he says. He was crazy, and he kept on screaming, "You've been screwing the milkman!" And then he ran into my knife. Well, he ran into my knife 10 times. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same.
Oh my god, this is the part that I can't sing because I don't know this language. Pretend I know this part of the song. She's basically just saying that she actually didn't kill this person, and she's really the only person here who's innocent of the 6 people in this song.
Yeah, but did you do it? Not guilty. My sister Veronica and I did this double act, and my husband now. For the last number in the act, we did 20 acrobatic tricks in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, splits, spread eagles, backflips, flip-flops, one right after the other. Well, this one night, we were in Cicero, the 3 of us sitting up in a hotel room, boozing it and having a few laughs. Then we ran out of ice, so I went to go get some. I came back and opened the door, and there's Veronica and Charlie doing number 17, the spread eagle. Well, I was in such a state of shock, I completely blacked out. I can't remember a thing. It wasn't until later, when I was washing the blood off my hands, I even knew they were dead. They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it coming all along. I didn't do it, but if I'd done it, how could you tell me that I was wrong? They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it coming all along. I didn't do it, but if I'd done it, how could you tell me that I was wrong? I loved Alvin Lipschitz more than I can possibly say. He was a real artistic guy, sensitive, a painter. But he was troubled. He was always trying to find himself. He'd go out every night looking for himself, and along the way, he found Ruth, Gladys, Rosemary, and Irving. Well, you know, I guess you could say we broke up because of artistic differences. You know, he saw himself as alive, and I saw him dead. Bum, 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 the dirty bum, 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 bum. They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it coming all along. 'Cause if they used us and they abused us, how could you tell us that we were wrong? He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same. You pop that gum one more time, single my ass 10 times. Something in a different language. Number 17, the spread eagle. Artistic differences. You would have done the
the same. Weh. That was my rendition of the Cell Block Tango where I sing the 6 girls in the jail. You know? There's only 6 of them, guys. Only 6. Okay. The next one. So fun. I love that song. There's also a really good skate to that was in the gala for the Olympics this year. Someone did a Cell Block Tango and it was really, really fun because she got to kill all the different guys who were the singles men's skaters. It was very awesome. I really looked at the name of this song and then immediately forgot what I was doing. I have to turn this down by 3, I think. Oh, it did it automatically for me. Oh wait, it went the wrong way. Because I think it's this, right? This is the right key. Yeah, it's the lower one. The next request was Goodbye Sangen by Chinozo. It's what I sing it. Every time I sing it, 3 steps down because it's too high. Because Vocaloid songs are ridiculously high. 1, 2! Pretend I'm running and I have energy. Emergency, raging, 奴らは crazy, let down うちにこもってゴロゴロゴロゴロと堕落のように絡みついたルールール放つ言葉はルールール腐えていた制度の常識も意味を持たない都会にさよなら生き返せたジャスティスそれの私だけの檻の中で生き苦しんでらんでも俺の私の目が君に染まられ生き返せたジャスティスそれの私だけの檻の中で生き苦しんでらんでも俺の私の根を君が包むだけWow, wow, wow 時が来た今 Wow, wow, wow 絵が放つのさ Wow, wow, wow うちにこもってくる一作Oh my god, I'm spreading out from the fucking room! Emergency, danger さすがにクレイジーな計画を思つぐるぐるぐるぐると世界は変わらずも湧いていたルールル君の視線がルールルぼやかってスキルメリアネットの感情に気づいてしまった That's so awesome. I も変わらずジャムる待ちやめるナーバスにさらわれないで生き返せたジャスティスそれの私だけの檻の中で生き苦しんでらんでも俺の私の根が君に触るまで生き返せたジャスティスそれの私だけの檻の中で生き苦しんでらんでも俺の私の根を君が包むだけ Wow, wow, wow 時が来た今 Wow, wow, wow 絵が放って恥を捨ててまさに狂い酒 My god, that song is so high. Even though I push it 3 steps down, bro. 3 steps down and what do you get? You know what you get? The highest fucking song ever. I don't know why so many of the Vocaloid songs are this tall. They ask you to ride the ride, you have to be this tall. Taller than Toka ride the ride. If only my chest within its size held helium that made my voice higher when I needed to sing.
You know? If only this was like a air sac that would make my voice be like Vocaloid. You know, like how in the Dragon Maid Sanga, where like the girl has like she has huge boobs because they're her fire sac, and then that's how she gets all the extra fire. Like I wish that was me, but like when I had to sing high songs, it was like my boobs provided like helium to make my voice sing higher. I feel like that'd be really cool. I think it would. Fuck, I'm just like fucking Yui and Perry now. I did that and I was like, that is literally something that Perry and Yui would do. That is literally one of their vocal sims where they go, Nyesh! Fucking hell. Oh. Sorry, it wasn't about the speech pattern, that was about my back. That was about my back, because I'm standing straight this whole time, and so when I stand up straight for a really long period of time, I'm just like, my back is tight, that I go, oh, and I like stretch it out. The instinctual urge when you stand up for a long time to groan and then touch the floor. Can you guys all do that too? Can you also touch the floor with your full hands? Watch. Also do that, huh? Can you do that too? Are you all youthful and young like me and able to do that? Because I know people who can't. Where's my... Okay, the next song is... Oh my god, I haven't sung this song in a really long time. Okay. Okay, this next song, I'm gonna sing as two people. Well, actually, maybe three. So pretend I'm all of them, okay? Does this one have all the lyrics? It does. Okay, ready? Oh shit, this doesn't have like the fucking talking part? Can we get the fucking talking part, please? It's epic. Can someone provide the talking? I was looking to see if someone in the comments had put the speaking part for this song, and someone wrote instead of the normal part, it said, now you know, Skibbity, that cameraman is not your friend. We are your friends, and we're gonna make him pay. You know what friends do? They got your back and they're fronting you around. What's this like Riz version of the speaking part? Can someone just post the normal dialogue? Why are the people posting that? Can I get the actual fucking stuff? Hi, Gummy Jelly, welcome! Thank you for the raid. Let me look up the lyrics on the internet. Welcome, how was your stream? Welcome, raiders. Thank you for the raid, Gummy. Thank you. If you don't know who I am, my name is Toka-kun from Syllabus Productions First Generation Infinium, Crystal Diamond VTuber who loves singing, fanfiction, Yuri, and yapping. I hope you guys had a great stream. You're baking a cake? Oh my god, that's awesome! I hope you guys had fun and that the cake turned out well. Today we're doing some 3D karaoke, and right now we are singing Revenge Party from Mean Girls. But thank you, Gummy, for the raid, and if you need to take care of yourself after, please make sure you do. And thank you for sharing your community with me. Oh my god, I know exactly what cake, by the way, that you're talking about. I know exactly what cake that is. That is awesome. I love Stardew Valley. Okay, this is Revenge Party from Mean Girls the Musical. Now you know, Katie, Regina George is not your friend. We are your friends, and we're gonna make her pay. You know, they went back, and they're fun to be around. Whoa, whoa, whoa. When someone hurts you, then they attack, and they burn your foe into the ground. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Imagine a party with dresses and cake, and singing and dancing and cake, and Regina in half,
and this time it will take. Now that's a party. A revenge party. A party that ends with somebody's head on a spike. It's a revenge. I can't do this actually. We have to restart. This is a bad instrumental. We are not using that. That's a very bad instrumental. We're doing a different one. Okay, this one should be better in theory, okay? Let's pretend this is better. Now you know, Katie, Regina George is not your friend. We're your friends and we're gonna make her pay. Wait, this one is also not good. It's too fast. Well, it's not fast enough is really the problem. This one. Oh my god, this one also has someone who put the lyrics in the comments. That's awesome. You know what friends do, they got your back. Be around. Whoa, whoa, whoa. When someone hurts you, then they attack and grind your foe into the ground. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Imagine a party with dresses and cake, and singing and dancing and cake. And there's a magic act that saws Regina in half, and this time it will take. Now that's a party. A revenge party. A party that ends with somebody's head on a spike. It's a revenge party with your two best friends. It's like a party with revenge, it's what it's like. For this to work, you're gonna have to act like you can still like them. Can you do it? Yes. Hey girl. Hey, Regina wanted me to tell you that she tried to talk to Aaron, but he's worried that he wanted her to like her back, and it's not Regina's fault. I get it. I just hope I can still have lunch with you guys. Oh, of course. Wow, they talk for a lot more time now. It's a revenge party, a party that ends with entrails all over the lawn. It's a revenge party with your two best friends, and I help one of Erin when she's gone. Yes, Caddy. And I end up with Erin when she's gone. What's Regina doing? What's Regina wearing? Is she dating Erin? Regina, she has everything. She gets everything. Regina. Next we take away Regina's only achievement, being a hot person. What was that? Ugh, I'm so fat and disgusting. I use these Caltine diet bars when I need to lose weight. Oh, I need to lose 3 pounds, so bring me a whole box. I forget how long he's talking. A party that ends with somebody crushed and alone and ugly crying. A revenge party with your two best friends. It's like a party with revenge is what we're throwing. Regina eating. God, look at her figure. Did her boobs get bigger? Regina, she has everything. She gets everything. Regina. We've got to go harder. If we make Gretchen Wieners think Regina's mad at her, I won't do that. Gretchen is fragile. Exactly, and if we crack her open, she'll spill something we can use. Shh, here she comes. Stop pulling it down. Your hair looks sexy pushed back. Katie, will you please tell him his hair looks sexy pushed back? Your hair looks sexy pushed back. Thanks, you and Calc. At every party, there might be a low where the energy dips. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You might be thinking, it's late. We should go. And they ran out of chips. Oh no! I can't even watch when she touches his hair. And I watched a snake eat a cow. Regina needs to be topped. Sorry, Gretchen, I swear. We'll get your party now. One candy cane, please. A revenge party. A party that ends with lions in a Roman arena. She is everything. She gets everything. Regina. Ho, ho, ho. Candy cane gram for Shane Omen. And 1 for Katie Heron. And 4 for Guncloco. And then for Gretchen Wieners. Bye. Who sent that? It's from Regina. Thanks for being such a great best friend. I mean, cute. Give me it. Okay, well, if you and Regina are such best friends now, you can be in charge of keeping all her secrets. For example, She bought you those high-heeled shoes to make fun of you because she knew you couldn't walk in them. And she's not really blonde. Her natural hair color is dark blonde. Also, she totally cheats on Erin every Tuesday. She says she has SAT prep, but really she's hooking up with Shane Omen in the North Shore Lions costume. She makes him wear the costume? No! They're both in the costume! And I never told anyone because I'm such a good friend!
It's a revenge party, a party that ends with somebody's head on a spike. A revenge party with your two best friends. It's like a party with revenge, it's what it's like. A revenge party is revenge, is what it's like. A party with revenge, it's what it's like. A party with revenge is what it's like.
I love that one of the comments under the lyrics that I was using to sing this song says, "This sounds like Sim music." This sounds like Sims music. That's a very interesting way to comment about theater music. But I guess, you know, it kind of does. Like, if you... I don't listen to enough Sims music, but I guess maybe it does. I wouldn't know. Maybe it does sound like The Sims. The Sims. Interesting comparison, I know, right? I never thought about it like that. What do you call this genre? The one that I just sang? I would call it musical contemporary theater. Theater. Contemporary theater music. Pop contemporary theater music. Well, I know there's gonna be a good karaoke for this one, so we at least have a good one for this. Okay, the next song is, I first heard this song on Glee, but I know that it's not from Glee, just so everyone is aware, but the first time I ever heard it was on Glee. And I think this would be considered pop music or EDM. I cannot tell you which. I am not good at that.
Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. Grab my glasses, I'm out the door, I'm gonna hit this city. Before I leave, brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack. 'Cause when I leave for the night, I ain't coming back. I'm talking pedicure on our toes, toes. Trying on all our clothes, clothes. Boys blowing up our phones, phones. Drop top and playing our favorite CDs. Pulling up to the parties. Trying to get a little bit tipsy. Don't stop, make it pop. DJ, blow my speakers up tonight. I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop. No, oh, 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 oh. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Make it pop, DJ, blow my speakers up tonight. I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop. No, oh, 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 oh. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Here in the world, but got plenty of beer. Ain't got no money in my pocket, but I'm already here. Now the dudes are lining up, 'cause they hear we got swagger. But we kick them to the curb unless they look like Mick Jagger. I'm talking everybody getting crunk, crunk. Boys trying to touch my junk, junk. Cause Miss McAfee's getting too drunk, drunk. Now we go until they kick us out, out. But the police shut us down, down. Police shut us down, down. Popo shut us down. Don't stop, make it pop. DJ, blow my speakers up tonight. I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop. No, oh, 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 oh. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Don't stop, make it pop. DJ, blow my speakers up tonight. I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop. No, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. You build me up, you break me down. My heart it pounds, yeah, you got me. With my hands up, you got me now. You've got that sound, yeah, you got me. You build me up, you break me down. My heart it pounds, yeah, you got me. With my hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up. Now the party don't start till I walk in. Don't stop, make it pop. DJ, blow my speakers up tonight. I'ma fight till they see the sunlight. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop. No, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Don't stop, make it pop. DJ, blow my speakers up tonight. I'ma fight till we see the sunlight. Tick tock on the clock, but the party don't stop. No, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. That song, literally, every time I think about it, I think about freaking I think about Glee and when it was on Glee. It's just such a memorable Glee moment, you know? A glowment, if you will. It was on Glee. It was during the Blame It on the Alcohol episode, season 2. It's when they all get drunk and then they learn what it is on alcohol. Like they learned about alcohol. What wasn't on Glee? Riptide. Wait, that's not the one. Wait, it's a song that Hio asked me about and I forgot, but it was not on Glee, which was really crazy. Actually, I don't think Riptide was on Glee either. Okay, the next one. Let me see. Oh my god, blasphemy! I wrote this from the wrong movie. I wrote If Only's from Descendants 2 when it's obviously from Descendants 1. I'm literally a fake believer. I'm a false prophet. Saying shit like that. That's so embarrassing. I can't believe I'd say something like that. I can't believe I was such a liar that I would write that. No, I can't believe I'm a fake Descendants fan. That's so messed up of me. To say that If Only is from Descendants 2. Get this girl out of here! Okay. This is If Only from Descendants. Oh my god, the Sinking logo has a Pride version for Pride Month. That's crazy. A million thoughts in my head. Should I let my heart keep listening? 'Cause up till now, I've crossed the line. Nothing lost, but something missing. I can't decide what's wrong, what's right. Which way should I go? If only I knew what my heart was telling me. Don't know what I'm feeling. Is this just a dream? Oh, yeah. If only I could read the signs in front of me. Could find the way to who I'm meant to be. Oh, if only, only, only. Every step, every word, with every hour, I'm falling in to something new. Something brave to someone I have never been. I can't decide what's wrong, what's right. Which way should I go? If only I knew what my heart was telling me. Don't know what I'm feeling. Is this just a dream? Oh, yeah. If only I could read the signs in front of me. If I could find the way to who I'm meant to be. Oh, if only, feeling? Is this just a dream? Oh, if only the signs in front of me, I could find the way to who I'm meant to be. Oh, if only, yeah, if only, yeah, if only, yeah, if only, if only. Oh my gosh, what happened to my leg? That's so funny. Wait, how did it do that? Why is it doing that? Why'd that happen? That's crazy. Okay, well, let's just recalibrate then. It obviously needs to be recalibrated. Okay, let's recalibrate that. I know, I wish I had that leg flexibility too. Sorry, I mean, I do. Obviously, I do. Oh, yeah. I wish I could do a wow. I wish I could do a spiral or a Buhlmann. Any of them, really. I don't think I've ever been that flexible. Because even when I was flexible, I could only like lift my leg straight up and like hold it, but like at this like mid-size angle. Because most people who can do figure skating have like wild, insane extensions. They can go like completely straight. I could only go to like an upper Y. Now I can only do like a side Y. Like that's as good as it gets. It's like this angle for my leg flexibility. When I was younger, I could go like to here. But if I was really cool and I was as flexible as like a skater or a gymnast, then I could probably go above over even. I had a friend who was double jointed and she could literally put her leg like this far behind her head. I have to do it on this side too, to make it even. Otherwise my joints feel icky. Another Disney song. I'm going to skip the Christmas songs that people put in the queue. I'm gonna skip these Christmas ones. I'm just letting everyone know that. I don't want to sing the Christmas songs. It's not Christmas. Okay. I'm gonna do the next one is Falling For You from the Teen Beach Movie. Falling For You. Oh my god, guys, I bought, I have a walking pad that I got. So I was thinking maybe at some point when I move and I have a better setup, we could do like those streams where like people go do a walking tour and I do a walking tour and I'm walking. And we're doing a walking tour together and going on a walk together. Does that inspire joy or does that inspire boredom? Give me your thoughts. As a way to do exercise, what is your thoughts? Oh, that's why my foot hurts. I'm standing on the part where the plastic is. I just like thought about that. I was like, why does it feel like that? It's because the strap was, I was standing on the plastic part of the strap. No wonder it fucking hurts. I'm one of those people who would like be like hit by something and I'd be like, why did that hurt? Crazy. Okay, the next song is Falling For You from Grace Phillips.
I like that it says in the style of, as if she's not the one who sang the song for the first time. But anyway. The day started ordinary, boys walking by. It was the same old story, too fresh or too shy. I'm not the kind to fall for a guy who flashes a smile. Don't usually swoon, but I'm over the moon. And now I'm falling for you, falling for you. I know I shouldn't, but I just can't stop myself from falling for you, falling for you. Can't hold on any longer, but now I'm falling for you. Now we're going steady, he's the cat's meow. He says I'm a Betty, and we paint the town. I'm not the kind to fall for a guy just 'cause he says hi. He's ready to race, and when catching his gaze. And now I'm falling for you, falling for you. I know I shouldn't, but I just can't stop myself from falling for you, falling for you. Can't hold on any longer, and now I'm falling for you. Feels like I tumbled from another world into your arms, and it's so secure. Maybe I'll stumble, but I'll know for sure. Head over heels, I'm gonna be your girl. I just can't stop myself from falling for you, falling for you. Can't hold on any longer, and now I'm falling for you. Oh, I love that era of songs. They're so fun. That era is such a good era of music. The like 50s, 60s, sort of like being at like a what do you call them? Something hop. Being at the hop, the joints of the hops. The music was hype. I don't know about the fashion. I liked the women's fashion. I liked the like polka dot dresses and the rockabilly dresses. I thought those were really cute. The sock hop. I like the sock hop era sort of music. I'm also a big fan of like the rockabilly style. But I think that's just because I like old-fashioned women's clothes. I had a couple of rockabillys I used to have that I used to wear when I was younger. Like the ones where it's like the like strap to like the bust that like has low-waisted, very poofy skirt. Those are really, really cute. Very good era. I like that silhouette. It's a really good silhouette. Oh my god. Spoken for by Flavor Folly, okay.
Karaoke. I forget, when I recorded this during a member stream, did I sing this in the original key? I feel like I did, didn't I? We'll just try it in the original key and see if I can do it. Wake up, morning set in motion for me. Clear cut, put on the emotion, guaranteed. And when they drag me by my feet, pick me up and march me to the beat, make me complete. I'm miles above the street, staring as I pass me by my self-deceit. And I breathe, nothing but a shadow, it seems, caught up in routine. Can they see the person beneath? Go by so uniformly, tightly controlled and determined for me, yeah. Showered in fame, my fans adore me. Only way to fuck it up is to be boring. I don't get the messages, they don't come to me. Everything that I can say is spoken for me, yeah. Get up, afternoon is nauseous again. Get fucked! God, I'm so pathetic. And when I rip you out my chest, won't you realize you're just obsessed? I brought it fast, drain the blood from this obsessed. Watch me as I eat my heart out, dispossessed. But I breathe. Something's got me doubting, it seems. Am I anything? Am I even a person beneath? The days of blood stains, cruel and gory, visions of violence are overpowering, yeah. Puking my guts out almost hourly, shaving up the numbers of this fucking body. I can't read the messages, they come so quickly. Please, I'm begging anybody, come and save me. I don't get the messages, they don't come to me. Everything that I can say is spoken for me, yeah. I could be a friend or I could be a foe. You make the decision and that's all I know. Oh, I could be a sinner, I could be a saint, perfectly devoid of anything I know. I could be a martyr, I could be a cause. I can be whatever anybody wants. So I could be a canvas, I could be a doll. I don't even think I'm something real at all. Or I could be a woman, I could be a man. Look into the mirror, tell me what I am. Oh, I could be a difference, I could be the same. Try to give me meaning, it's a losing game. Oh, I could go to heaven, I could go to hell. Doesn't even matter, I could never tell. Oh, maybe I am nothing, maybe I am all. Baby, make it something before I get that call. Cause I can't hear the messages, they just don't let me. I can't bear the solitary, don't forget me. I can't read the messages, they come so slowly. I don't know a single thing and I'm so lonely. I don't get the messages, they don't come to me. Everything that I can say is spoken for me, yeah. Ooh, I love that song. I was recently listening to my favorite cover of it yesterday. My favorite cover of it being by, I don't know if you guys know the artist, I guess unless you listen to Utaites, but one of my favorite Utaites in the whole world is Valley EXE. They're a really like well, at least to me, popular Utaite who has like a very, I like to think of their voices very androgynous. But I really like their voice a lot. And most of their covers are like my favorite covers of like a version of something. They also sang one of my favorite fan songs, which is the Hersos fan song for Honkai Star Rail. So if you don't know who Valley EXE is, I would go and listen to their music because I think they're really, really good. I think they're really good. Very good. Let's see. How many songs do we have left? We have 29 songs left. Let's at least get 7 more in. Let's at least get 7 more in. The next one is What the World Needs from Ride the Cyclone. Oh! Why is this not typing? What the world needs. What is this thing in my throat? I'm gonna get water. There's something in my throat that I've been trying to cough out, and I just keep ruining my voice trying to get it cleared out of my throat. So I'm just gonna fill my water bottle. I'll be right back. Why did I pause that? Did I pause that? Why would I do that? I'm just gonna go grab water. Why would I pause? Okay. Now I might. I like that I phased out of the room in order to walk. That's so awesome. That's epic. I wonder how far I exited out to the mass. To the void, as they call it. Okay. Let me move myself back. Oh my god, I can't wait to live in an apartment where it's like... It'll be so interesting to have a studio where I can just like walk like a little very tiny bit and then there's like already my refrigerator. And then I can like... cook. And you guys can watch it. Me when I do a Zatsu and it's just doing my meal prep for the week and you just watch my meal prep. And you're like, why am I watching this? This isn't even real content. And I'd be like, you know... Please watch my stream anyway. And you're like, this isn't even real content. And I go, please keep watching. Smiles. She's just cooking dinner in front of us. Okay, keep watching, please. Thank you. Just keep watching. It is, ooh, it's still good content. Ooh, it's interesting. You like it. Ooh, ooh. You still think it's fun. Okay, so this is the world needs the people like me. What the world needs is people like me to keep it all spinning around. I'm the mover, I'm the shaker, I'm the red line maker. I get up, and no one's gonna keep me down. Okay, it's clear I'm the top of this class, and these folks here, well, they pump the gas. fetch me a coffee, shine my shoes. Some of us are winners, some are born to lose. You got the sandwich artist, the security guard, the Walmart greeter with an overdrawn credit card. You can Scandra, ooh, it's so groovy to stay at home and watch a Transformer movie. Let me Coke and a medium fries, and no thanks, I don't want it supersized, cause that's low class. Diabetes in a cup. Keep your head down and things will look up. What the world needs is people like me to keep it all spinning around. I'm the mover, I'm the shaker, I'm the headline maker. Ooh, I get up, and no one's gonna keep me down. Seriously, this one here, he's raring to fail. Rob a 7-Eleven and go straight to jail. Maybe steal hubcaps, maybe steal booze. Expressing himself with his homemade tattoos. Sucker mom, minivan, 4 little brats, no steady man. Do we really need another organ donor? Oh my god, that was a little harsh. Love you. Pokemon, Spider-Man, this kid doesn't have an attention span. And what's he gonna do? Solve a Rubik's Cube? How long he's got if we feed him through a tube? What the world needs is people like me to keep it all spinning around. I'm the mover, I'm the shaker, I'm a headline maker. Ooh, I get up, and no one's gonna keep me down. And as we move through life to play our place in the crowd, some don't make the cut that's crystal clear. Oh yes, and on time keeping score. I've gotta say it so loud. No, we really need another zero. Or a zero, or a zero, or a zero, or a zero. Add them all up and you'll still get 0. What you really need is a father-mucking hero. She's never gonna read. He's never gonna breed. Going to jail guaranteed, and she's a freaky monster. Yes, there's a problem. I'm the solution, because Darwin had a theory called evolution. He put it all up, but it's plain to see we need a little less of them, a little more of me. Me! More of me! Me! A little more of me! I get up, and no one's gonna take me down. Down! That was the end of that. You know they actually do this in the show. She also does this. She's like, we need hubcaps. And then does this. It's so funny. Holy Rips, hi Twig! Welcome! I remember that so much from when I watched Ride the Cyclone. I watched Ride the Cyclone when it came to my city 7 times because I was like able to get really cheap tickets because of the school I went to. And it was so funny. I just kept showing up. They were like, you came back. I'm like, yes, I did, because it's really good and I can get tickets for a good price. So funny. Okay, the next song is Mamma Mia by ABBA. Do you know, I used to say that this song, I used to be like, oh yes, Mamma Mia, the song from Mamma Mia. No, it's Mamma Mia by ABBA. I also heard this song for the first time from Glee, but that's also not that important to know. I've been cheated by you since I don't know when. So I made up my mind, it must come to an end. Look at me now, will I ever learn? I don't know how, but I suddenly lose control. There's a fire within my soul. Just one look and I can hear a bell ring. One more look and I forget everything. Whoa, Mamma Mia, here I go again. My, how can I resist you? Mamma Mia, does it show again? My, just how much I missed you. Yes, I've been broken hearted, blue since the day we parted. Why did I ever let you go? Mamma mia, now I really know. My, I could never let you go. I've been angry and sad about things that you do. I can't count all the times that I've told you we're through. And when you go, when you slam the door, I think you know that you won't be away too long. You know that I'm not that strong. Just one look and I can hear a bell ring. One more look and I forget everything. Whoa, mamma mia, here I go again. My, how can I resist ya? Mamma mia, does it show again? My, just how much I missed ya. Yes, I've been broken hearted, blue since the day we parted. Why did I ever let you go? Mamma mia, even if I say bye, leave me now or never. Mamma mia, it's a game we play. Bye, doesn't mean forever. Mamma mia, here I go again. My, how can I resist ya? Mamma mia, does it show again? My, just how much I missed you. Yes, I've been broken hearted, blue since the day we parted. Why did I ever let you go? Mamma mia, now I really know. My, I could never let you go. Mamma mia. That's what they do at the end of the Glee version.
And at the end of the Glee version, they say the term again, because, you know, they just really like having their own versions of things in Glee.
There's so many people on this list of songs. Okay, next one is Clarity by Zed Feet Foxes. This is the one that Yui always sings. Clarity. What if we sing an acoustic version? What if we sing an acoustic version? Maybe that would be fun. We always sing the regular version. Let's sing a different version of it. What about this version? What about this? I dive into frozen waves where the past comes back to life. Fight fear for the selfish pain, it was worth it every time. Hold still right before we crash, 'cause we both know how it ends. A clock ticks till it breaks your glass and I drown in you again. 'Cause you are the piece of me I wish I didn't need, chasing relentlessly, still fight and I don't know why. If our love is tragedy, why are you my remedy? If our love's insanity, why are you my clarity? Walk on through a red parade and refuse to make amends. It cuts deep through our ground and makes us forget all common sense.
Don't speak as I try to leave, 'cause we both know what we'll choose. If you pull, then I'll push too deep, and I'll fall right back to you. 'Cause you are the piece of me I wish I didn't need, chasing relentlessly. Still fight, and I don't know why. If our love is tragedy, why are you my remedy? If our love's insanity, why are you my clarity? If our love is tragedy, why are you my remedy? If our love's insanity, why are you my clarity? Ooh. Every time I hear that song, I think of Yui. Even though she first sang that song, she was thinking about me, but I also think about her. And very similarly to that vibe of that song, we have the next song. I don't know why I keep making that joke, because it doesn't work. I don't know why I do that. I keep making these fucking stupid ass jokes. Okay. Anyway. A similar song to the one we just sang. This is Exceptional Zed from Zombies 3. With a very similar song, with very similar vibes. Can't wait to be all of the people in this song. Kind of figuring out not in the best way. More like my heart beating out of my chest because I'm stressed away. Like the best one I've ever seen. We'll be fine. You're a charismatic green machine. What if you're wrong and I bomb this interview? Zig-zag, ziggy-zog, zog. True, but what if it's not enough? You've united these creatures. You have the heart of a wolf. You're a leader. I have to say I'm nervous. How do I prove I deserve this? I'm trying to be the perfect zombie, and everybody's counting on me. I'm exceptional, Zed, to all my family and friends. So I just gotta forget the doubts and get up and out of my head. I'm exceptional, Zed. I'm doing out here my best. Today I just gotta be good to go, so I'll say it over again. I'm exceptional, Zed, I guess. Time to... I can't believe this song is even like a karaoke version. The hype. The world's gonna thank you. Now we've moved out of this basement. I've had so many failures. You've had more successes. I'm not on the screen. What the frick is this? Where did I go? Hello? Where did I go? What happened? Where am I? Oh. 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 Anyway. So anyway, back to the song. So anyway, that's really great. In case you forgot, you've changed this whole school whether you like it or not. You're smart, you work hard, you can make it all happen. You speak zombie, and that's a dead language, like Latin. Yeah, you're right. I know. I have to say it, but I'm nervous. How do I prove I deserve this? I'm trying to be the perfect zombie, and everybody's counting on me. I'm exceptional, Zed, to all my family and friends. Gotta forget the doubts and get you up and out of my head. 'Cause I'm exceptional, Zed. I'm out here doing my best. I'm gotta be good to go, so I'll say it over again. I'm exceptional, Zed. That is brave and kind. Oh my god, it's up our town. He's the kind of guy that you wanna have around. I believe in you. You're exceptional. And I know you can do this. I can do this. You can do this. I can do this. You can do this. I'm exceptional, Zed. All my family and friends. I gotta forget the doubts and get up and out of my head.
I'm exceptional, Zed. I'm out here doing my best. Gotta be good to go, so I will just say it over again. I'm exceptional, Zed.
I can't believe that song exists. That I know the lyrics to that song pretty well.
Oh, Hazukashi. How Hazukashi. Okay. The next song is also from Zombies. This is also from Zombies. It's called Someday. And instead of trying to sing both parts, we're gonna sing it with Clark on stage because it's legitimately a duet and they're gonna overlap each other. So we're gonna sing it as if it's an actual duet with Clark on stage. Thanks, Clark on stage, for always singing the duet part so I can sing all of this zombie song stuff that I want to sing. Thanks. Anyway, this is Someday from Zombies. La 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 la. Ooh, yeah.
I know it might be crazy, but did you hear the story?
I think I heard it vaguely.
Girl and a zombie.
Oh, tell me more, boy. Sounds like a fantasy. Oh, what could go so wrong with a girl and a zombie?
Yeah, you're from the perfect paradise, and I'm living on the darker side.
Ooh, I got a feeling if you get to know me.
Right from the start, you caught my eye, and something inside me came to life.
Ooh, I've got a feeling if you get to know me. Someday, this could be ordinary. Someday, could we be something extraordinary?
You and me side by
Yeah,
side.
yeah, out in the broad daylight. They laugh, we'll say, we're gonna be someday. We're gonna be someday, someday, someday. We're gonna be someday.
Girl, you look delicious. Oh, I'm in gorgeous.
Well, now you're getting fearless.
I'm just rooting for us.
If different was a superpower, we'd be so flawless. Yeah, we can make these two worlds ours. I'm rooting for us.
So lonely hearts beat in the dark. Imagine if now they start a spark.
You got my attention. What happens next then?
Movies and long walks in the park. Hanging out anywhere we want.
I like the way you're thinking. I can almost see it. Someday, this could be ordinary. Someday, could we be something extraordinary? You and me side by side, out in the broad daylight. If they laugh, we'll say, we're gonna be someday, someday, someday. Talk they wanna, oh let them talk if they're gonna. We're gonna do what we wanna. Let them talk, talk, talk. They wanna, they wanna. Someday, this could be ordinary. Someday, could we be something extraordinary?
You and me side by
Yeah, yeah, out in the broad daylight. If they laugh, we'll say, we're gonna be someday, someday, someday. We're gonna be someday, someday, someday. We're gonna be someday. That was the other zombie song. Whoever requested these, I actually know. No way. You also are a Zombies fan. That's very poggers of you. And I find that very poggers of you. Okay. The next one is actually from I don't know if I ever sang it on stream before, did I? I'm surprised someone picked this song and like knew this song existed. Because it's from a very, not obscure, but like a musical that I don't think most people think about nowadays. But someone requested Queenie Was a Blonde from the Wild Party, so whoever you are, Ingy was a ginger, that's crazy talk that you know this song and thought of it. But I used to really want to be Queenie one day when I grew up. I don't think I'd be her character type. I think probably I'd actually be better at being Kate. But I really like all of the songs that Queenie's in. It was one of my favorite musicals when I was younger. I just think the music is so phenomenal. This is from the Lipa version of Wild Party. Okay.
Queenie was a blonde, and her age stood still, and she danced twice a day in vaudeville. Queenie was a blonde, and if looks could kill, she would kill twice a day in vaudeville. She had gray eyes, lips like coals aglow, and her face was a tinted mask of snow. With those shoulders, what a back she had. Her legs were meant to drive men mad. And she did.
This is a preview of the backing track on YouTube.
She was scared. She had gray eyes, lips like coals aglow, and her face was a tinted mask of snow. With those shoulders, what a back she had. Her legs were built to drive men. But how was she ever to love them? There were far too many of them. Got tired of the men she desired. She never inquired of the men she desired. She never got tired of the men she desired. She never inquired of the men she desired. To his scandal. What? Oh my god. I can't do this, wait. But these lyrics aren't accurate anymore. What's happening? I don't know the lyrics well enough. You're gonna have to deal with the fact that this orchestrational has a guy speaking over it. I apologize. Wait, we have to go back. It's good. 3 and better good. I adore them. Wait, where is the lyrics
To
on this?
purchase this track, go to Broadway.
Shush. Shush guy speaking over the track that I can't afford to buy. Where is the actual lyrics for this? This doesn't have like an actual like karaoke track. So I'm trying to find a place that actually has the lyrics. Where does it go? Where is it? Oh, okay. I think I found where it was. One is simple, 2 is good, 3 is better. Now you're knocking on wood, how I adore them. So give me more than never inquired of the mention decide of their status or their wealth.
To purchase this
They were
track,
all
go
in
to
perfect health.
BroadwayStudioOrchestra.com.
So true. Queenie was a blonde, and Queenie knew. And Queenie knew that she liked her lovers violent, and she liked her lovers vicious. But until she found the one man who could answer all her wishes, Queenie was sexually, yes, Queenie was sexually capricious. So delicious. So delicious! Are you ready to laugh? Are you ready to smile? Are you ready to sing and dance for a while? Before too long, she met a man named Burrs. A handsome devil with a life like hers. A clown of some renown, well known all over town.
This is
He
a
could
preview
make
of the
them
backing
laugh,
track on YouTube.
bend the ribs in half. He was master of his work, he could give 'em hell. Just one sentimental squirt in the house might yell, uproarious! Ha ha! Ha ha! Ha ha! Ha ha! Glorious! Thurs! Oh yes, they shouted out his name, proclaiming he was grand. And yes, he played the girly game, but behind the scenes, he was mean and rough. He made fun of violent stuff. Get in his way and he would run you down. He was a very scary clown. Oh, but he didn't want to be bad. He was bored. He was
To
sore.
purchase this
He
track,
was dying
go to
for more.
BroadwayStudioOrchestra.com.
Oh, where was she? That special girl who could take him over the top. One day he'd find her. One day, you bet. One day she just appear. One day, then one day they met, and fireworks flew. Her passion ignited, she was smitten, his color shone through. He met his match, they knew what to do. I found you, they said. Now Queenie and birds were well fed by the one thing that they had in common. The one thing that they had in common was the fact they were so good in bed. So now you know. A fascinating woman, a fascinating lover, a fascinating couple, and they go. That's the song to what I can remember of how to do it. With this track that I used to use to sing to it in college that doesn't even like play it without a guy talking over it. I love this musical so much. I wish there was like a slime tutorial of it. There's not like any good slime stuff of this musical. I just used to listen to the track again and again and again when I was younger. Like I just couldn't stop. I love the musical. I wish I could be Queenie so bad. It's not a very appropriate musical though. So I'm like, you know, it's like you could technically try to do it like the way that I've done 6 and stuff, but it's not very appropriate. It's a bit of an adult show. It's a bit adult. Okay, okay, we're gonna try to sing this, and I'm gonna sing all the parts, just like I've done for everything else, except for that one song I didn't do, because that was a duet. We're gonna do all the parts for We Both Reached for the Gun from Chicago, which I did during, I did this during Ava's musical Backspace Broadway recently, but I also did it with myself recorded over myself, but I don't have the recording. So we're gonna just try this. Do it anyway. Mr. Billy Friend in the press conference rag. Notice how his mouth never moves. Almost. Where'd you come from? Mississippi. And your parents? Very wealthy. Where are they now? 6 feet under. But she was granted one more star to the convent of the Sacred Heart. When'd you get here?
1920. How old were you? Don't remember. Then what happened? I met Amos and he stole my heart away, convinced me to elope one day.
Oh, you poor dear. I can't believe what you've been through. A convent girl, runaway marriage. Now tell us, Roxy.
Who's Fred Hastily? My ex-boyfriend. Why just shoot him? I was leaving. Was he angry? Like a madman. Still, I said, Fred, move along.
She knew that she was doing wrong.
Then describe it. He came toward me with a pistol from my bureau. Did you fight him? Like a tiger. He had strength than she had done, and then we both reached for the gun. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, we both, oh yes, we both, oh yes, we both reached for the gun, the gun, the gun, the gun. Oh yes, we both reached for the gun, for the gun. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both reached for the gun, the gun, the gun, the gun. Oh yes, they both reached for the gun, for the gun.
Understandable, understandable. Yes, it's perfectly understandable. Comprehensible, comprehensible. Not a bit reprehensible. It's so defensible.
How are you feeling? Very frightened. Are you sorry? Are you kidding? What's your statement? All I said is, don't my choo-choo drop the track. I give my life to bring it back and stay away from what jazz and liquor and the men who what play for fun and what. That's the thought that came upon me when we both reached for the gun.
Understandable, understandable. Yes, it's perfectly understandable. Comprehensible, comprehensible. Not a bit reprehensible. It's so defensible.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both reached for the gun, the gun, the gun, the gun. Oh yes, they both reached for the gun, for the gun. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both reached for the gun, the gun, the gun, the gun. Oh yes, they both reached for the gun, for the gun. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both reached for the gun, the gun, the gun, the gun. Oh yes, they both reached for the gun, for the gun. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both reached for the gun, 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 the gun.
Both reach for the for the gun.
And that was Both Reach for the Gun from Chicago. What a nice song. What a nice song. Okay, we'll probably sing two more and then we'll finish for the night. But the next one, I don't remember singing this one on stream. Maybe I did when I was drunk or something. But this one is from Wicked. I like Wicked. Okay, this is The Wizard and I from Wicked. And this was requested by the Oz and You. Someone was requesting these songs and then making their name jokes about the songs, which is very funny. I respect you for that person who does that. This is The Wizard and I.
Oh, Miss Elphaba, many years we have waited for a gift like yours to appear. Why, I predict the wizard could make you his magic Grand Vizier. My dear, I'll write at once to the wizard. Tell him of you in advance. With a talent like yours, there is a definite chance. If you work as you should, you'll be making good.
Did that really just happen? Have I actually understood? This weird quirk I've tried to suppress or hide is a talent that could help me meet the wizard if I make good. So I'll make good. When I meet the wizard, once I prove my worth, then I meet the wizard, what I've waited for since birth. And with all his wizard wisdom, by my looks he won't be blinded. Do you think the wizard is dumb? Or like munchkins, so small-minded? No, he'll say to me, I see who you truly are, a girl of mine can rely. And that's how we'll begin, the wizard and I. Once I'm with the wizard, my whole life will change. 'Cause when you're with the wizard, no one thinks you're strange. No father is not proud of you. No sister acts ashamed. And all of us has to love you when by the wizard you're acclaimed. And this gift or this curse I have inside, maybe at last I'll know why when we are hand in hand, wizard and I. And one day he'll say to me, Alphaba, a girl who is so superior, shouldn't a girl who's so good inside have a matching exterior? And since folks here to an absurd degree seem fixated on your verdigris, would it be alright by you if I degreenify you? Well, of course that's not important to me. Alright, why not? I'll reply, oh, what a pair we'll be, the wizard and I. Yes, what a pair we'll be, the wizard and unlimited. My future is unlimited, and I've just had a vision almost like a prophecy. I know it sounds truly crazy and true, the vision's hazy, but I swear someday there'll be a celebration throughout Oz that's all to do with me. And I'll stand there with the wizard, feeling things I've never felt. And though I'd never show it, I'd be so happy I could melt. And so it'll be for the rest of my life, and I'll want something else till I die, held in such high esteem. When people see me, they will scream, for half of Oz's gravest team, the wizard and I.
I love that song. It's one of my favorite songs from Wicked. I think it's like, I don't know, what do you call? I think I like it better than like Defying Gravity, but that's because I think I really like how hopeful it is and how much it preludes to like the rest of the show. Plus, I think it's got more of like a, I like the vibe of it more. Okay. And then we have the last song of today, which is a request by Vanali, which is Screw Loose. And then we will raid into Hio's Oshi Snuffles. But this will be the last request of the day, is from Vanali. And it's Screw Loose. Ready, let's go. Screw loose. That's what they say I've got. Or maybe they say I'm not playing with a full deck. But hey, what the heck can I do? Baby, I've got a screw loose for you. Bonkers. That's what they're calling me. Not metaphorically, they mean truly insane. But they can't hear the voice in my brain giving orders to keep loving you. Eccentric, erratic, toys in the belfry, beds in the attic. But I just don't see the harm in carving your name in my yard. Near, near. Near, 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 near. Near, 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 near. Near, 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 near. Darling, it's so hard to be 16 and guitar, but I know it's worth the cost. I've made up my mind, which I have lost. True loss, clinically certified. A panel of doctors try to lock me away. But until that day, when they finally do. Shh, I know, leave me alone. I'll be here if you need a loose screw. Wah! That was Screw Loose. Awesome. Okay. That was from Crybaby the Musical. Thank you.
Welcome to the Cult Crybaby.
Thank you, Finale, for being a member for 17 months. Wah! To witness in a 3D is amazing. Oh, thanks. I do really like doing karaoke in 3D. I think it's fun. When my model doesn't break, it's awesome. Whenever my model doesn't break, it's like super freaking awesome. And then when it breaks, I'm like, well, that's awesome too. I guess I'll just fix it. But I had a lot of fun. I'd like to do another karaoke soon as well. I just sing a lot, and then I'm like, what if you guys get bored? And you're like, this is actually really freaking boring. Actually, can you do something more fun? Like, I don't know. I don't know. What is fun? Can you play, like, I don't know, Fortnite? I don't know. Like, maybe, like, I don't know. Maybe you'd be like, this is so boring. Can you play Fortnite? Stop singing. Play, what's another one? Overwatch. Play Overwatch. And I'm like, oh, I guess I can play Overwatch.
I can't. I would get sick. But like, what if I did play Overwatch? Crazy. I can't, but you know, maybe that'd be more exciting or something. No need to Fortnite. What's the other one? What's the actual Fortnite dance? This one, right? Fortnite! Or, everything inside up to you. Or it's like, he does this, and then does like a backflip or something. Is what the Ilya one is? I forget what the Ilya one is for the Fortnite emote. Crazy to me for each of the figure skating ones, they didn't do actual like very specific like memorable parts of the skate program, just the fun like social media ones. Or it's a, what is it? Serena's League Obsession? I can't play 3D games, so there's no way I'm gonna get that for Fortnite, but you know. Okay, we're gonna raid into Oshi Snuggles. Let me just check that I for sure set up the raid correctly, because I don't want to accidentally not raid into it. Oshi Snuggles. I'll be back next week. I'll have to consider what days after I figure out my schedule, because I have a bunch of doctor's appointments next week, and also have work. And also there's a big work event next weekend. So I'll figure out more closer to when. But we'll be back next week. Okay, we're gonna go back to Oshi Snuggles. If you don't know what Oshi Snuggles is, it is a charity event hosted by Hyori Mokami. This is my plush that's currently up for auction for Oshi Snuggles.
Welcome to the Toga Cult, Crybaby.
Way, thank you, Conclave, for being a member for 16 months. Way, you're just too cool. Oh, thanks. I don't know about that, but thanks. That's very kind of you. Thank you for being here for 16 months. That's crazy. Thank you. This is my plush that's up for auction. So is Yui. So is a bunch of cute girls. And if you can't bid because it's obviously very... Oh my god, my leg is broken. If you can't bid because it's obviously very expensive, please don't forget that there's also the option to do direct donations of any amount that you might feel compelled to donate, as well as a throne where you can buy items for the Best Friends Animal Society. There are just items for them. And then also there are other ways, such as just sharing about Best Friends Animal Society, as well as just watching Hio's stream that we're going to raid into. So please make sure to support Best Friends Animal Society and support Hio's charity stream, and to have a good weekend, okay? And I will see you all next week, alright? Thank you for hanging out with me for so long, okay? 3, 2, 1! Wah!
とかく